What is happening, you guys, and welcome to another episode of the Finn's Tailgate. Shout out to HB, aka Zippa, aka the man producer in the back with the new intro video. It looks great, awesome. Always excited. Everybody make sure to check out Zippa's channel. He does a lot of informational stuff, so if you guys are trying to learn how to do some of that cool stuff, he can teach you guys a little bit. Guys, it's on to Cincinnati. You know, it's Tuesday now. Bills fans have hidden in their hole. Haters and doubters still question the Dolphins. They roll their eyes at us with the victories we have. Power rankings have us in the NFL at third right now. First is the Eagles, and they've beaten... Well, I know they've beaten the Lions and the Commanders. I can't remember the third. I think it was the Vikings is the third team. Vikings probably end up being a good team, but Commanders, Vikings, Lions, all three of them questionable. Definitely not Patriots, Baltimore, and the Bills. But that's not the biggest insult. We're second behind the Bills. We just beat them. What an insult. Got tons of new videos I just posted, guys. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button on the way in. Get the likes up because the notifications are definitely not going out. I don't know what's going on. I'm guessing it's because of all the content that we're putting out around here. It just slows it all up. So, well, nothing I can do about it. I mean, I gotta put out content. I gotta, keep doing what I do, and the live shows are suffering because of it, but it is what it is. We'll have that. Make sure to hit the like buttons on your way in, guys. No Tonk TMI. We're gonna put Tonk on hold for a little bit on Tuesdays. He's dealing with a lot of life stuff, but he'll be back around. Don't worry about it. We'll hold his spot down for him. Thursday night color commentary. You guys catch color after the game tonight, or Thursday, excuse me. You can catch them again on Saturdays with Ali on Late Night XL, but you also get coffee and a cup of color on Saturday mornings. And then you guys can expect me, El Capitan, every day, all day. And I'm also going to call the game on Thursday. Make sure to come by and show some love. Cash App, Venmo, guys, help support the channel. You can also support the channel through the Fanatics link that's in the description. And then there's also a link for some of our fire hats, flags, and gear and stuff like that. If you guys go to Backroom Collections link, use offer code hashtag TFTG, and you'll get 10% off all their stuff. And then also, guys, link in the description for our gear. If you use offer code BILLSLOSE, all capital, you'll get all caps. You'll get 15% off any and all gear. So holla for $1. Also, guys, you can support the show through donations and help support in that way. We really appreciate it. What's happening, everybody? Getting in here early. Jarvis, what's up? First one in. What's going on? Hit the like button. John, what's happening, bro? California, how goes it? Daniel, what's going on? Yeah, I seen that. I was gonna put it up on the channel, but it like doesn't even show it, and it's immediately hit with copyright. Like, you're not allowed to, like, whatever. I could have told you that there'd be at least one fight in a Dolphins-Bills game. Whether the Dolphins win or lose, it was going to happen because just, the rivalry is real. I don't want to blame anybody or anything or lump people in, but get out of here, Buffalo. Sean, what's happening, buddy? Excited for this Cincy game. Me too, bro. I'm ready to go. What's up, Aqua? Got a whole barbecue plan over here for Cincinnati game. I've been checking my pulse. Are you going to the game, Sean? Is that what you're planning on doing? What's up, Zippa? Shout out to Zippa. You're going to be at the game, Sean? The way the defense played the last game. Can't wait to see kind of effort. Coach talked about a little bit of that. He was asked about keeping the defense fresh and everything like that. And he had a really interesting comment towards the end of his presser. And I have the presser on the channel. I chopped it up, made it a little faster than typical. And, anyhow, he said that he expects all the veterans, they all know how important this game is, and everybody knows how you take care of business and grind. You get a little furlough, you get a couple days off. You lose, you don't get those couple days off. You feel me? And that's kind of what coaches implied, that hey, you win, you guys gonna get 2, maybe 3 days off. You lose, you ain't getting no days off. We coming back, we hitting the study books, we're doing walkthroughs, we're looking at stuff. So there's incentive, not just to win, but incentive, for guys to have a little bit of time, all that good stuff. You're not sure? I'm sure Floridians could be flown here. Yeah, man. We are in the cone of destruction or something they call it. I don't know. I've seen hurricanes before, but it has, since leaving Cuba, it has really tightened up, gotten stronger, just like it always does, and it's hitting landfall close to a Cat 5, 120 mile an hour winds. It still is creeping its way up here. It's gonna hit right where I used to live in Southwest Florida. I got friends and family over there. Storm surge of 9 feet, lots of rain, lots of everything. So hopefully I'll be able to broadcast Thursday, because I should be in the thick of a friggin' hurricane during that time. And I'm not in the studio in the crib. I'm in the studio that we had built. So I got to go outside and stuff. So we'll see how that works. We'll give it a shot. And hopefully, we don't lose power and internet and all that good stuff. Everybody's tripping, all that good stuff. Yeah, Dolphin Don, that intro was awesome. Cameron, what's going on? What team has had a harder 4-game schedule and is sitting 3? I'm saying, bro, we come out 4-0 and get a long rest and take the Jets on a 10-day rest. We're going to freaking obliterate the Jets if we take care of business on Thursday. Either way, we're obliterating them. And, yeah, we are underdogs 3 out of the 4 games. So we'll see. That line may move. So, Newfoundland, what's up, Fin family? God Soldier, how goes it? We are favored in the Bengals game. No, we're not. God Soldier asks that question. No, we're not. I think we're 3.5 point underdogs last I saw. Maybe it moved to 4. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why the Bengals or odds makers would feel good about the Bengals finding a way to beat a Jets team that has struggled, continues to struggle in a lot of ways, and they're just not that good. I mean, they're bringing out old man Flacco there, so not that Flacco wasn't good, it's just he's not good at now. What's up, Chad? Fins up, family in here. Shout out to all the members, guys. Make sure if you want to be a part of the family, join the membership. Be like everyone else you see here. Scrolling down the bottom, got all different kinds of ways you guys can support the show. Become a member. Join the Familia, Amigos, TFTG, VIP. Thank you. Guys, please help out, support the show. It's much appreciated. And like and share, guys. Please, like and share. What's happening? New Attitude. Salute. What's up, Iceman? Yo, Thursday. We got this, but Florida, all prayers to you and everyone is be safe. Yeah, man, this is a nasty one barreling down on us. It ain't the first, ain't gonna be the last, and we finna be alright. So I'm not, tripping or anything like that. But it is a pain in the ass dealing with hurricanes. You gotta. Well, we're not boarding up because we're on the backside up in the Northeast, but could regret that in some ways. But you got to get every single thing in and around your yard, and you got to make sure everything's going to fly all over the place. You don't want any flying projectiles busting through your windows, all that good stuff. But, and then you lose power. It's terrible. You got to load up on gas. It's just an all-around crappy situation. Gas stations are empty. Lines are out the door. Groceries get hiked up. $15 for toilet paper. Small package rolls. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So, but it is what it is, and that's all that it is. And then it is, what are you going to do? But, yeah, Thursday, hopefully we'll be in this month. What's happening, John? Central Valley, Sean? Word. Irving, what's happening? Yeah, bro, you already know what time it is. I mean, it's a hurricane. If I was in my 20s, I'd be all excited because I'd be no kids and board my house up and putting on the music for 4 or 5 days and just just getting crazy as hell. But ain't doing that. So, Dylan, what's going on, man? That's the thing, not to take away from the Eagles, but if you look at the schedule, maybe it's the easiest. Yeah, I mean, let's be real. And not to like say, hey, look, we worked their asses in the preseason. I don't want to even hear that. I've seen some people saying that, but I feel like we could work their asses right now. You know what I'm saying? If we were going against them Sunday, I'd be like, oh yeah, we're gonna beat that ass. The only reason that the Cincinnati Bengals can and could win this game is because Dolphins are on a short week, just like them, and they host, so you always have that home field advantage. And our defense played 90 snaps last game. So if the offense fails to, put together long drives at times and try to give the defense a little bit of time, we could see them, getting some kind of shootout. And also Tua's still a little sore. He expects to play. Coach said he feels good. Coach said he called him at 10:50 at night, and he was worried, like, uh-oh, what is it? And he's like, no, I'm just checking on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's all in the game plan, stuff like that. So, lot of variables in this, but we do what we're supposed to do. We're gonna handle the Cincinnati Bengals. They'll be wearing their whiteout or color wash or rush editions, and they really look like the zebras right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're pretty freaking clean, and I like them, but it doesn't really portray the Bengals, But I guess what else could you do if your team looked that way and was the Bengals? Like, their helmets are already pretty cool. Everybody agrees. And washing them out with white and having everything, with white and black, it looks pretty dope. But, Doesn't look like the Bengals anymore. It looks like the Zebras. So I guess they could be the albino Bengal Tigers, something like that, which, all right, cool, but, I don't know. Yeah, Chad, let them know. Join now. This is the season to do it, because the join may change. Come here later. And we growing like a mug. We're right around 4,000 subscribers, guys. We're getting super close. Really trying to hit that 5,000 subscriber mark by our 1 year anniversary in the middle of November. I think we'll hit it. Let's see if we can go and hit that 5,000K subscribers and then some. Let's obliterate that number. What's happening, Dolphins Realtor? What's going on? Tomorrow it's Agba, Jamie says. Really? You think Agba's gonna be the new Cameron Wake with the safety? Hells yeah. Ooh, what about Jalen Phillips getting one? Defense comes, look, their their offensive line has given up like how many sacks? I don't even know. I know it's in like the teens or something like that in 3 weeks. They give up like 7 sacks week 1, like 9 week 2 or something ridiculous. They've got like 12, 13 sacks on the season, something ridiculous. The only thing that's going to help them is our defense is kind of, a little bit tired from a lot of workload. But, I mean, come on, Johnny. We got to get these boys. We going to get these boys. We going to get the dub. I'm going to go through some of the film. We're going to look at some of the stuff that they got. Also, I've got an article about who has the edge in the game. Dude, remember, the Bengals are 1-2. They lost a close game to the Steelers, but, and the Steelers had Watt in that game, so, yeah, they were at their, full strength, we'll say. But, they lost it in a heartbreaker week 1. Week 2, they looked terrible. Week 3, they took care of business against a bad Jets team. This could be where they start putting it together, and we're going to get their, good effort, I expect. Especially they're going to be at home. Especially you got to remember this now, Dolphins fans. We top dog. We're the best in the AFC. Fuck how a power ranking got. We're the best football with the best record, beating the best football teams in the AFC. So the Bengals, who have had a rocky start right now, want to win against the Dolphins to bring their record 2-2 and say, yeah, we just beat the best football team in the AFC in week 4. And that's the narrative they'll write. They'll be like, oh, Bengals look great. They're looking into second form, taking on the Dolphins. They're hot. Berta. But, we walk through them, we'll get more of the same. You guys think the Dolphins are unstoppable. I know what time it is. That's all right. And yeah, Dolphin Don. A little bit of LSU versus Alabama here. Tua is on his revenge tour, in case anyone didn't know. Out here doing everything they can to, build the best football team we can have this year. Tua is taking names, checking him off his list, and Burrow's name is on that list. I think we all can agree. So let's take care of business this Thursday. Let the boys get extra rest and be, hanging. Eli Apple stirred the pot. Yeah, I'm gonna end up getting that clipped, so I'll put in that. But yeah, Tyreek Hill in the interview, you heard him. He called him out. We have the interview here on the channel, so if you go back and find it, he's wearing his hater blockers. But yeah, he called out Eli Apple, and let's be real. Eli Apple has looked decent and then has given up some big plays. And I'm sorry. This Miami high-powered offense can score and can score fast. So I'm looking on a short week. I have full faith as long as Tua isn't all tensed up and he's feeling good. I have faith that Tua is going to take care of business in this offense until proven otherwise. As of this year, he has proven to me that he can put points. I don't want to say at will, but he can drive the friggin' football down the damn field with some big plays and some nice strikes, and this offense can click in a short amount of time. I need them to be super efficient in this run game and try to bleed time off the clock so when my defense is on the field, they getting some. But I want to get that lead first. Let's not mess around and be just running the ball for the sake of running it. Let's go ahead, come out, put some points up on the board. Defense gets a stop, put points on the board again, start implementing some runs, drain that football clock, and just look back, come into the fourth quarter, be riding with a 10-point lead and in possession of the football with a run game that's been clicking. That's what I want to see out of this football game. I know we're not going to see all that. It's going to be fireworks. It's going to be electric every time the Dolphins and the Bengals go against each other. It is always an absolute slugfest. El Capitan, do you have that clip from the Cheeto when he found out we were playing the Bengals? I do. It is in there. It's the shorter of the two clips. 1,000,000%. Bro, I'm telling you right now, if you guys are finding clips that you like in here and out there, look no further. I'm doing everything in my power, even taking hits on copyrights left and right, to bring the clips here so you can not have to worry about running all over the world trying to find what's what and who said this and that and find out what people are talking about. I'll have them available. So at the sake of hurting the algorithm and hurting the monetization and all that stuff, I'm willing to lay this stuff out there for you guys. So make sure you're hitting that like button on the way in to get those whatchamacallits out there. Hit the likes, get them up, because they're not sending out the notification because of the clips, because of all that stuff. It just is the way it is. So please hit the like button, guys. Taking their pound of flesh. You have a whole list, Jarvis, of revenge games for Dolphins. Listen, to me, the way we've been disrespected these last few years, the whole league getting their asses chewed out this year. We taking it all. Eli is a bum. Tua coming into this game banged up, like in the game versus LSU. It's still balled out. He wants to win. Good comment, try hard. Way to keep it on the rizzle. Chad is right. Smash the like button, guys. Help get the algorithm juices flowing. Yeah, we need him to clamp up a little bit, but you know, he's all right. You know, I like the guys. You know, there's certain things I could be super critical of, but none of them are Byron Jones. Byron Jones. None of them are Byron Jones. I don't expect them to be. So that's all right. We knew there was going to be growing pains with Needham being on the outside. Cater Kahoo is an absolute friggin' gem. And, rotating, crossing in there. He's making some plays. We got the guy Bethel rotating in the safeties room. I mean, we're doing what we can, how we can, as best we can, until we get the team at full strength. And, man, bro, that's what I was saying all day yesterday, is that the Dolphins are winning football games, and it just hasn't even seemed like the team was rolling on both sides of the ball at the same time, ever up to this point in these three games. When the Dolphins get it clicking, and I expect that, hopefully it's going to happen Thursday, but we're going to see it this season a couple times, and hopefully it's towards the end with some momentum going into the playoffs, and we're seeing it a lot. Because this defense plays up to its talent level, scheme, and ability, along with what I've seen out of this offense and getting some of the stuff worked out as far as the O-line and running game goes. With these weapons and the way Tua's playing, we can beat any football team in the NFL. And that's something we couldn't say. There's always, you play a perfect game, you're going to be good. No, we're talking about marquee talent all over here. Tua is top 2 in every one or two in every freaking category you can try to find about quarterbacks this year. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, they're top 5 in every freaking wide receiver category, it seems like. I mean, it's just the O-line much improved. We are dealing with injuries, so it's not like we don't have adversity to overcome. But this team overcomes adversity. But, I mean, we talking about guys get healthy, kinks get worked out, and they click on all cylinders on all 3 phases of the football game. Who the hell's going to stop us? Money Man Sanders is back. Thomas Morstead's a fire punter. Blake Ferguson, our snapper, special teams seemed to be humming when we needed to. I know we had the butt punt, but, I think Dolphins played a little bit of 4D chess on that, but we won't get into that. It's just this team really, this team can really get some. So, Color's in the back. You can come up anytime you want, Color, or I'll bring you up if you're ready. I forgot you can't just hop up. But Color's right. Could be this Thursday. What's up, buddy?
Not much, man. How you doing?
Oh, you know.
I mean, I think, we got our offense only played 19 minutes last week. We're fresh. Defense, they kind of got it hard, but they didn't have it as hard as the Bills, and we practice in that every day. So we're going up to Cincy with beautiful weather. Our defense is going to be fine. We need to get to Burrow, but more importantly, we need to get the ball out of his hands. If he's going to take 9 sacks a game, then we need to get the ball from him.
A narrative I want to see become something I want to lean on in the future is the superstar talent shows up for the superstar type of football games. This is a primetime game. Everyone's going to be watching that can. I understand not everyone has Amazon. That's why I'm going to broadcast the game live and play-by-play call it as long as the storm permits. And, this is the time for the Dolphins. RG3 had a little bit of a thing come on. Did you guys see that, what RG3 said?
I'd heard about it. I didn't see it.
I actually haven't.
The people kind of roasted him for it or something.
Bro, they friggin' roasted RG3 for saying that the Dolphins are the best team in the NFL right now. They all rolled their eyes and laughed at him. Are you serious? The disrespect, bro. The disrespect still. After the offense did what it could in limited time of possession, and the defense held the number 1 offense in the NFL the last 2 years, damn near, to 17 points.
Yep.
I mean, come on, Johnny. What are we talking about here?
Even Stephen A. basically looked at what's his name, Michael Irvin, like he was crazy when he said that we're at the same level as Buffalo. There's
no,
this is ridiculous.
Oh, Steve, yeah. You know who else was on our side in all this?
Who?
Michael Irvin. He was like, that defense. I thought that's what you were talking about. That's why it came to my head. Michael Irvin was like, this defense is amazing. Look what they did to one of the best offenses in the NFL. What are we talking about here? And then to people to roll their eyes and laugh like this is some feel-good story that's going to fizzle out. That pisses me off, bro. This isn't Chad Pennington, and no disrespect, I love Chad Pennington, but it isn't a nice story. It isn't Fitzpatrick on the 2019-2020 Dolphins where, he's got his hamburger meat hanging out and, wearing the necklaces and winning us football games. This is Tua, a 5th overall pick, blooming in an offense. This is a defense that's been good, that has even better talent, with budding young talent and, Javon Holland, Jalen Phillips, and then picking up guys like Trey Flowers and Melvin Ingram now. I mean, these types of moves were they're huge. I mean, look how Melvin Ingram is making his presence felt all over the place. Yep. This defense was great. Still going to be top 5 in most categories. Who knows where we'll sit? Probably in the top 3 if things go right. This offense is electric. It's electric. It's electric. So, I mean, to really, when they roll their eyes and they say and laugh about this, and I kind of hear the Tua, like, people, they're rolling and laughing at Tua. That's what they're rolling and laughing about. That's the only, or my coach, or both.
I was
they're
just
looking
arguing
at
with
that.
a Disney fan on Batman's channel, and the first card he pulled out was, "Oh, your quarterback."
And the next card after that he pulled out color was, "Your coach is a clown." I said, "Okay, my coach is a clown. Let's see. He's been to 1, 2, 3 NFC championships, 2 Super Bowls. Your dude's been to 1 AFC championship and 1 Super Bowl."
And their coach
Yeah,
is
keep
from the
calling my
regime that
coach a
we
clown.
fired.
And then my assistant coach has been to more Super Bowls than both of them put together. Keep calling my team
Just
a
so
clown.
we're
Keep
clear,
doing it.
Cincinnati's coaching staff is just full of our leftovers. Just to be clear.
But
Have
Just
fun
to be
with our
clear.
quarterback coach. Have fun with our quarterback coach. Have fun with that.
Feed on our leftovers. The stuff that I left on my plate, some of it fell out of my mouth and my back washed in drank milk. You can have that, Cincy. Joe Burrow did some business. I'll give him that. He took a beating of a lifetime and continues to. Okay? No different. Also, you know what Joe Burrow looks like in some ways? A much more better pocket presence Tannehill. And we've talked about this. He has a better pocket presence, and he's kind of like Tannehill in that way. But, I mean, just like Tannehill, when Bill Lazor and Adam Gase around here is getting murdered by the O-line, they don't care about that. They want flashy weapons and fantasy guys. They forget that it's in the trenches where all the work is done. Unlike our fucking coach, where that's where he lives and dies behind.
right.
So-
and by the way, the last time Tannehill was our quarterback when we faced the Bengals, the situation was reversed. It was the Bengals proving to everybody that they're at the next level, and it was us going, "Oh, well, we just got a slow start, and once we get right, we're going to get right on the Bengals." And guess who didn't get right on the Bengals? Because we weren't that team. You guys ain't that team either. You think you are because Burrow had a little
We
spurt.
beat the Bengals.
Yes, we
I
did.
know. I'm talking about years ago. What I'm saying is the role is reversed.
Talking about
We're out
you're talking
here-
about 3
we just-
games ago, because the
Right,
last 2
well-
games have been fights and
Right,
came down
but
to
what
the
I'm
wire.
saying is, look, we just knocked out Mac Jones, playoff quarterback. We knocked off Lamar Jackson,
MVP candidate.
right, and we just knocked off Josh Allen, right?
Another
Look,
MVP
who's Joe
candidate.
Burrow? Who the hell is Joe Burrow?
I mean, listen, Joe Burrow's a good quarterback, and I mean, look, I would feel if he was your quarterback, you would be
he's
happy
not
with
down
him.
in
But
the-
that team ain't this football
Hey,
team.
hold
Let's
on
be
a
real.
second. Hold on a second. I'm looking at the passer list right now for the leaders, and it says in the top, it shows Josh Allen, Tua, Justin Herbert, Joe Flacco. It don't say nothing about Joe Burrow.
I got a hot take. It may not even be hot anymore, but last year it was Joe Burrow. Then this year it's Joe Nobody.
Joe Nobody.
Yeah, he's a nobody, bro. I told everybody he's one ankle injury from every losing season for the rest of his career, bro.
Well, behind that offensive line and that coaching staff taking care of their business, that's exactly what it is.
And,
Yeah,
and,
I'm looking
not
at-
to
I'm
mention,
looking
not
at
to
the
mention, I
QBR.
got news for tomorrow's or
I'm
Thursday's
looking
game.
at the QBR rank, and 2 of the 3 quarterbacks, 2 a beater in it. And let's see, where's Joe Burrow? Let's see, 19th. Ooh.
Yeah, Joe Nobody.
Oh, how about the regular passer rating? Oh, there they are again. Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen in the list in the top 5 with Tua. Oh, yeah, where's Joe Burrow? Let's see.
But
What
here's
were you
some
saying,
news.
Ali?
Here's some
19th.
news for Saturday.
Hold
So-
on, Color.
I'm
Go ahead,
hearing
Ali.
that
What?
Collins is out for Thursday's game. So if Collins is out, that
Lyle
means we're gonna
Collins,
have-
guess what? That might help them. He's been a friggin' literal dumpster fire since he's been playing around. He's been a dumpster fire. They have not been pleased with that. But just to reiterate something I said, I think it was yesterday, Tua's already sent in the application for the adoption papers for baby Burrow. He's trying to add on to the family. We have the family portrait that he sent into the adoption agency right here, and we're waiting. We're gonna find out on on Thursday how this is gonna work. So it'd be a beautiful picture come afterwards.
Can I point out one more very, very interesting thing? Okay, Tua has been sacked 5 times. Okay, Lamar Jackson has been sacked 6 times. Josh Allen has been sacked 7 times. Mac Jones has been sacked 5 times. Right? So all these good quarterbacks, playoff quarterbacks that we've faced, have also been facing them with their offensive lines in good shape because they're all around 5 to 7 sacks, right? Mm-hmm. Joe Burrow is second in the league with 15 sacks.
God, it's 15. See, I thought it was like 12 or something, bro. Oh my God.
Is Joe Burrow is known for overcoming sacks, right? He's known for having a game where
hold on a second, Color. When does that narrative shift? First off, Mike, thanks for becoming a member.
Let me get there because that's what I'm trying to say. He's been known to have, he got sacked in that game 9 times, but they still won, right? Okay. What I'm trying to say is every time he's sacked is a potential to lose the football. What I'm talking about is listen to Capitan, because just because it hasn't happened yet don't mean that ain't going to shift, that ain't going to regress to the mean. And our defense in particular is known for not just sacking the quarterback, but also
getting that football out
and scooping it and scoring it.
That's right.
I
think that pressure is going to affect his throwing. We're also known to pick sixes.
What I'm thinking, when's this narrative gonna switch where it's, hey, Joe Burrow, and he's hanging in the pocket trying to make plays downfield, but when's it go that he's being abusive with it or negligent, whereas maybe he's a slow developer or any of those things? I don't think that's the case. But I'm saying, is it not a quick release? Is his release too slow? I mean, when is all these other narratives going to start questioning in? Because if he continues to take multiple sacks every game after they're doing stuff on their O-line, shifting this out in a third, when does that become the question? I'll tell you when the coach feels like his seat's getting hot.
Right. They've got the same team as they had last year. He's got the same weapons he had last year, yet he dropped to 19th, and Tua has risen to first or second in most
that ain't no lie.
categories.
See, I think the difference is also coaching. What basically it is if you're showing the same looks or the same plays from previous years, people have time during the offseason to figure you out.
Well, now think about it like this too, Ali.
Good.
Is this an indication of the limitations of Burrow? His ability to learn a playbook, his ability to have processing and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That could be. I'm not going to say that's really what it is, but what my thing is if you cut off one part of the arm, like let's say you cut off Jamar Chase, right? They got 2 other receivers. I understand that, but if you take one of them away, it makes those other 2 a lot easier to defend.
Not only that, but they got 2 other receivers. Well, so does Buffalo. Gabe Davis had 200 yards in one game.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the quarterback or is that Gabe Davis? Which is it? We still haven't decided. Because we took out Diggs Sunday, and we made sure that Gabe Davis didn't have a game. And look what happened. Josh Allen threw all over the field.
I will say it's going to be a hard-fought game. Good luck to whoever wins.
As far as the next Bills game, I'll worry about that when it gets closer, bro. I don't even know what those teams will look like come then. Sorry, Color. Didn't mean to cut you off.
To everybody's point just now, how did the Super Bowl end last year? With Joe Burrow.
It ended with a sack right up the gut.
Joe Burrow getting caught in the backfield by Aaron Donald.
That ain't no lie.
Mm-hmm.
While Jamar Chase was wide open with nobody to throw him the ball.
Granted, I don't even think he had time to set his feet because Aaron Donald came blowing up there. But I'm not breaking down Cincinnati film like I am Dolphins film. But we are going to get into some of it. And we're going to take a look. We're going to check out the game. We're going to look at it. But I would venture to say that a lot of those sacks that he's taken, there's opportunities that if he read it early enough and or had a quicker release and a little faster processing, he could have done something as far as get out. Maybe he's getting a little gun shy too. Is he stepping around and moving in the pocket beforehand? These are things I haven't even looked at their tape or watched that game.
Well,
so this is all on the fly.
While you're getting that set up, I'm going to look, because here's the key to finding that out. Okay, is it Joe Burrow regressing, or is it their offensive line regressing? I
think it's a little bit of both.
But let's find out right now.
Well, you know what, Color?
Find that out.
It's definitely Joe Burrow regressing because their O-line sucked last year and they went to the Super Bowl.
Right, exactly. Well, here's the thing. Here's how we find out right here. Pressure percentage. Joe Burrow is only being pressured. Where is he on the list? Dang it. I can't even find him.
Yep, he's way down there. He's at like number 34.
He's being pressured 25% of the time. That's 1 out of every 4 dropbacks he's getting pressured. Yet he's being sacked 15 times. Now, Tua, on the other hand, is being pressured 27% of the time, yet he's only been sacked 5 times.
A little bit of questionable pocket presence.
Or
mobility in the pocket.
With an offense that only played 19 minutes last week, we are poised to roll the Bengals. Whether we can do it or not, who knows? But we have every initiative right now to roll the Bengals Thursday night.
To put a shellacking offensively on that ass. If it's the third quarter and the Dolphins are running up the score and the defense is invigorated like they get when the offense runs the way it runs that way, and they're getting plays, we could see an absolute shellacking. And you know what? Thursday and Monday nights, there's been some lopsided victories these last few years on these primetime games where the moment gets too big for some people and they're hurting or shook or whatever their case is.
Yep.
And honestly, this is the stuff in which, God willing, Tua's healthy enough to play. This is the type of environment when the lights are brightest where Tua shines and shows up. It's where he shows up.
I asked the same question about Tua last year, and I'm going to be fair, and I'm going to ask the same question about Joe Burrow right now. He's not being pressured 3 out of every 4 dropbacks. So what is he doing on those 3 dropbacks that they're only scoring 20 points a game? Same question I asked about Tua.
What is his average attempts per game? That's an interesting.
I closed down the list.
That's actually what I was gonna say, Color. The percentages that you were giving for Burrow sound exactly what Tua was doing last year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Time to throw and stuff like that.
Right now, Tua is nearing 1 out of every 3 dropbacks at 27%. That's like 1 out of every 3.
That's right, 100 dropbacks. That's right, 100 Annie. It literally is the type of environment that Tua thrives in. It's a big moment, big game, big type of shit. This is where and you know what too? Remember this. Tua against former college people he knows personally, whether he's played against them or knows them because of college, he tends to freaking put it on their asses. Look no further, even when he was on a struggling Dolphins team back against Kyler Murray, it was up until this year, that was his best game up to date. He showed out in that game because I can't help but feel that he's like, that's Kyler Murray over there. I'm going to whip his ass. And that's what happened.
And I've said it before, Chris, college or not, the man is a champion. If he retired right now and never played football again, he'd be able to tell his grandchildren that he's a champion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, champions are champions, bro. They want Mo and Mo and Mo. Give me some Mo, and I want it all.
More wine, more women, more table.
Now, he may fail in a higher level championship moment, but that's only because the other champion outplayed him, not because he's not a champion. The guy is a champion. And so I don't suspect anything is going to be too big for him now that his talent has caught back up with him for the NFL. I mean, that's what it looks like to me, like his talent caught back up to him.
That's
because the fact of it is, he's being pressured almost one out of every roughly 3.5 dropbacks. Yet now we're scoring 26 points a ball game.
Yeah, exactly.
What he's doing on the dropbacks that he's not being pressured is way more than he was doing last year so far in a 3-game sample size. But remember, I'm not going to shit on him for the 3-game sample size because we're talking about some of the best teams in the AFC that he just ran through.
I mean, that's kind of the whole point. And again, the disrespect continues to mount from media pundits, from everyone else, still thinking that this is a Dolphins team. Yeah, they got a good defense, but that offense continues to struggle for whatever reason.
And lo and behold, even though Lamar and Josh Allen ran up the yardage on us, even though Lamar ran up the score on us to 38 points, we are still, ladies and gentlemen, averaging 21.3 points given up per ball game. That's lower than last year, and that is consistent with our 3-year average now. We have held teams to 21 points per game for 3 years in a row now. That you can count on that now. That's a large enough sample size to know what our defense is. That it keeps our team in the ball game, even though it might bend.
Well, here it pretty much is. This team sits atop the AFC. They should be sitting atop of all the NFL power rankings, and some that they do. That's all right. They're not favored in this game, and that's all right too. But this could be a coming out party on prime time for this football team. Like Color says, putting a shellacking on, the Super Bowl second place last year. Them feeling themselves in their house. I agree. They got weapons. They got Higgins. They got Boyd. They got Chase. They got Mixon. They have offensive firepower. That offensive firepower took them to the Super Bowl last year.
And look, I think McDaniel is quietly a cocky motherfucker. I bet you that he's looking at this game. Look, we ain't got a lot of primetime games this year. Short week or not, Thursday, boring night or not. This is our chance to come out in the darkness and show everybody in the country what we are right now for real.
Well, if you watched him in his interview, he's being very coy, and I'm learning more and more on how he motivates his players.
I think he's a silent, cocky motherfucker.
I think he is too. I think he has that a little bit of arrogance to him, but it's not.
He knows what the people are looking at in the NFL, in today's NFL.
Well, he knows how to play it cool like that, and in that way. And I love that. That's totally my style. In case you can't tell,
he's a modern man. He's a modern man. That's what it is, bro.
But he literally. In the interview, and guys, you can go back and check it out. I shortened it up. I made it easy. Put the questions written up there so you know what he's talking about. You can buzz right through it. But he's like, I expect out of my team. And he said, guys were in here Monday morning getting up early. When he came in the building, dudes were already there trying to get ready. The team is taking this seriously.
I'm sorry to bother you guys, but if I lose you guys, the rain and the wind's coming down really hard right now.
Yeah.
So if I see
I meant to throw that out there earlier.
Yeah. I'm still on the edge. Like when I sat down.
Outside right now. That's how hard the wind is
blowing.
We're
right now.
Well, yeah, that's what you got to be careful of, tornadoes in this when it's like
east
that.
Side of the mass, is that these bands that come through are really like tornado healthy.
Yeah, I know. There's been tornado warnings everywhere. My cousin and
especially
his family.
when these storms move really slow like this one is.
I know. It's not, but we're going. Hopefully, we were able to broadcast this bad boy on Thursday.
You should. I think you probably will have it still, like before the storm gets there, or the storm will be weak enough not to really knock you guys out.
There goes Joe Burrow. Jolina Burrow right there.
And it looks like Amber Heard.
If not, I can.
It does, bro. It does.
And
like
if not,
creepily.
Capitan, I can back you up too because TD was saying that it's up in the air for him because the storm may be rolling through right around that time, and their power probably get knocked out. You know what I mean?
Who knows, man? These storms
not
are weird.
expecting to be
Sometimes
able
they
to-
move quick. Sometimes they move super slow. You know,
Mhm.
sucks. But what are
He's
you gonna
already
do?
preparing for not being able to stream it Thursday.
I
So,
mean, listen, I that's why I was late today, getting ready for all this stuff all day around this
you guys, if
sucks.
it stays on its path, it's gonna come right over to you guys. Just weaker than it was when it made landfall, but still, it's still a nasty freaking storm, man.
Well, what I don't want to have happen is it just park on top of me, and now it's
Right.
raining for like a week, because
It
then we'll
could.
get
It
flooding.
could.
Like, no, I know it's exactly how it could
They're
happen.
calling for like 10 inches over 24 hours or something.
I know, bro, terrible.
Guys,
Straight
I'm under
terrible.
a tornado warning.
Oh yeah,
Take shelter immediately.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay, I'll talk
all
to you guys
right,
later.
all right, Ali, get back if you can, buddy.
I will. Thank you.
Man, prayers
Yeah.
up for Ali and his family. He just said it was sounding like a train out there, and literally that's what it sounds like when a
Right,
tornado is
right.
barreling down.
And the thing of it is, a tornado warning in Florida is so different than Missouri. Like in Missouri, when they issue a tornado warning, they're very localized within like a 10-mile range. And if you get a tornado warning, it's like they know there's a tornado on the ground heading for you. Whereas here, it's like, hey, that storm really is ripe for a tornado. Everybody take cover and be ready. It's tornado warning. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Up
I
there,
know.
it's like you're literally facing one down if you're in a warned area. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
crazy. And then they got
Sucks.
the fires in the street too.
Listen, I can handle hurricanes, even Cat 5's gone through a few, but tornadoes in the hurricanes, that's where it gets dicey as a
it
mud,
is.
bro.
And it's usually the northeastern side because that's where all the crap is at. All the storm crap.
Well, not really. It's usually the southwestern side that gets it. It's all super flat right there.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the tornado threat though. It's like
We're talking about later in the year, then it really happens. They get those, and when the changing of seasons, it happens around here when the cold fronts come down and the heat waves come
you're
up.
right. You're right. The later season hurricanes are more tornado susceptible. Sure.
During hurricanes, it's the southwest that can get obliterated, bro. And I mean, literally, right where it's making landfall and touching down is right where they just got obliterated with the last hurricane that rolled through here. And I'm talking full storms. It's got 9. All right, listen, let's get back to football. It's terrible, but we'll see.
But even
We'll
a
be
tropical
all right.
storm can dump all that stuff on you too, man. So it's they're
yeah.
all dangerous.
I've
man.
had the worst flooding I've ever seen was in a tropical storm, but granted, it came after 3 other hurricanes that year. In 2004, we got hit with 4 hurricanes, like one after another. It was amazing, and it was crazy.
I was up in Ocala during that time period. We
Bro,
still had people getting trees put in their houses.
Dude, it was so bad, and it got dangerous because there was still so much debris laying around. They were slinging crap all over the place.
Then I moved back to South Florida that same year just to get hit by Wilma.
Well, whatever. We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
Believe it or not, I've been here for all my life, and Wilma was the first time I'd ever been hit directly.
I can't. I mean, listen. I've been here all my life. I've been hit directly by quite a few of them. Floyd hit us pretty directly in West Palm. Wilma was, it's funny because when I moved up to Central Florida, where I'm at now, back when I was younger, they were talking about how it was really hard. Tornadoes or hurricanes don't hit it dead on, and later that year, a hurricane hit us dead on. I was like, oh yeah. They really did a good job. All right, so I wanted to pull up the video real quick of RG3. Just it's laughable, and like people are picking this many people thinking it's funny that he's saying that the Dolphins are number one. And
if it wasn't for the quality of our opponents the last 3 weeks,
that's
I
what I'm
wouldn't be so
saying,
sure of
bro.
it. You know
That's
what I mean?
I'm
Like,
saying.
we didn't just beat the Jaguars 3 times. I mean, come on, guys.
No, it's not. We didn't beat the Jags, the Browns, and the Texans. You know what I'm saying? Like, we rolled through teams
and those
that
teams
everyone
gave us
expects
their best.
to be in the playoffs. That's
Yeah,
a
and
fact.
Two of those teams gave us their best.
Listen, one's a Super Bowl favorite, one's MVP favorite, 2 were playoff teams, one could have been a playoff team, and if we win again, we'll have. I mean, geez, like the friggin', oh my God, it's irritating to even try to have to say to people and explain it in a way where I can't even believe I gotta explain it.
And it's been like this long before Tua.
It really has. It really has. Dolphin fans know this. It's the plight of being a Dolphins fan. We know this. All right, here, I got it right here. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Oh, I mean, Miami's the best team in the NFL right now. Period. Not
Look
just
at
the AFC. The entire.
Looking at the camera. Everybody looks down, holding back their laughs, making fun of RG3.
NFL.
Look at him. Look at them all.
Everyone
Look at
last
him.
week was talking about the Buffalo Bills.
You're putting his
Look at
hand
this.
up on
Said
it.
that the Buffalo
I mean, are you kidding me right now?
Bills could possibly go undefeated.
Yes.
Now,
It's freezing for me.
the dismantled the reigning Super Bowl champs.
The Bills dismantled the reigning Super Bowl champs. So, again,
Won. They went out and they dominated AFC's #1 seed in the Tennessee Titans in week 2.
okay, continue.
And then they showed up, yes, a little banged up, but they got beat
They showed up a little banged up. I don't even want to hear that,
by the
dude.
Dolphins. So to me, yes, right now, today, everyone can be upset about it. But the Miami Dolphins are the best team in the league. They beat the vaunted Bills. Tua Tagovailoa is
That's
Look at that dude laughing.
that's the cover of the video. I made sure that was the cover.
Right there. We got.
I don't have to clip it. If you go look at the video on the channel, it's literally the thumbnail right there. That's the thumbnail I put on there.
Nice.
out there throwing deep balls when everyone says he's got no arm strength. So if you want to talk to me about at the end of the year, yeah, maybe the Bills will be the best team in the league. But right now, today, they just got beat. And you can't stack your deck and say, oh, well, they had all these injuries, this happened, that happened.
Thank you. Everyone wants to freaking put context on what wins and losses are. I don't hear any context being taken into consideration when we're fucking seeding for the playoffs, bitches. Let's be real.
50 guys, not 22.
Listen, context is for the end of the year on why things failed or why things, worked out and a team came out of nowhere. The Dolphins winning 3 in a row, going on their way to win 4 in a row, and going again to win 5 in a row. This is not context of a team coming out of nowhere by the end of the year. It's a team that, holy shit, they really got their shit together, and now they're taking care of business all year.
They act like we haven't been above 500 the last 2 years.
Thank you, Color. I mean, think about what we're talking about here, guys.
We added Tyreek Hill.
A team that went 10 wins and 9 wins on a putrid offense and the worst offensive line. If you just inserted offensive weaponry you could feel better. And okay, Tyreek Hill adds a win. Mike McDaniel adds a win. There's friggin' 12 wins on the season. Let's be real, dude. I mean, we're just talking simple fucking math here, dude.
We did all that with a 27th ranked quarterback. Now our quarterback is ranked 1 or 2 in every category, and we're not for real. We just rolled through some of the best teams in the AFC. And 2 of them brought their best. One of them was in their house.
Thank you. Thank you. In a place that has haunted us for years.
Context.
A place that the Dolphins have struggled forever in Baltimore. We've always had a hard time there.
Yeah, that's
The
context.
Dolphins beat them. They came back and beat the Baltimore Ravens. We have MVP favorite Lamar Jackson playing out of his mind. Came back from 21 down, scored 28 points in the fourth quarter.
Talk to
You gotta
him,
give
RG.
the Miami Dolphins their due.
I mean, let's be real. A little bit of
Gotta
smoke
give
up there
that stuff
afterwards.
to do.
I mean,
what the hell was
I
that?
know, right?
Oh my God.
I don't know. Came on at the end. But I mean, dude, like, what are we talking about here? And I expected disrespect. I just can't believe that they disrespected RG3 by laughing in his face because he picked the Dolphins. Like, that's real disrespect. I just, like,
Could it just possibly be that at halftime against the Ravens is when everything finally clicked for our offense? Could it just be that?
I mean,
the Ravens defense looked all right against the Patriots this week.
and the defense in that Ravens game really took it upon themselves to never be that defense again and let the game get away from them, and they showed back up to full form. Because, I mean, this is, again, laying out a perfect scenario where both these sides of the ball come out there and full swinging. I mean, let's get real. It's irritating, Color. It irritates me. So,
Hey, it's week 3 for everybody.
yeah.
And
If
they're
it was
not
week
the ones
10,
that are
if
3
it
and
was
0.
week 10, I expect us to be 10-0, bitches. What's good?
Yeah, and they're not the ones that are 3 and 0.
No, only
I'm
the
sick of that
Eagles are
3-game
also
sample
3
size
and 0.
nonsense. I'm sick of that 3-game sample size nonsense. Because KC was ranked number 1 last year when they were 2 and 1 or 3 and 0. What, they didn't deserve it then either because it was only a 3-game sample size? Bullshit.
Okay, well, listen, take the sample size, fine. The team won 9 games last year, and the year before that won 10. And still take the context into consideration. Doing it with poor offensive line execution on every facet. You could pick
27th
anything.
ranked quarterback, and we were still 10-6 and 9-8.
That's all right. That's it. So I don't want to. I don't know.
Now we
I
got
get
the
it.
first or second ranked quarterback, and y'all wonder why we're beat, why we're rolling through teams? Sure, we haven't
Exactly.
put together a big signature win yet, but hey, I'm telling you, it's right Thursday. We are right to roll this team Thursday. I'm telling you. May not happen, probably won't happen, but don't.
You still have it,
Bengals
Zippa.
can't be- the Cincinnati Bengals can't be acting like the Bills fans. Sorry. You ain't that team either. The team is still Kansas City, and they ain't looking that great either.
I mean, no. They just dropped one to a team that was struggling in a dogfight. I mean, they're I don't know. And I find it very disrespectful to my coach, who has been one of the very few times the bill of goods that I was sold, I feel like I got what I bought. You know what I'm saying? I people start throwing around terms like, you know, genius and this, that, and the third. I start getting, a little worried. That seems like shit. You know, they put all these labels on things that are garbage and try to sell you something. Well, in fact, that wasn't the case. Mike McDaniel is a fucking mastermind. The guy is really just not only brilliant, but his ability with people in this team, the energy, the everything, we felt it coming into the season. That's why we were all so optimistic. And what little bit of question marks we were wondering, the team has either answered or overcome.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with that?
Exactly.
I mean, damn.
Bengals are another domino. You can act like that all you want, Eagle 55, but your team is another domino that we're going to knock down Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
And besides, would you suggest that your team don't act like that if you were 3-0 right now in the number 1 seed in the AFC? No, you'd be telling your team to pipe it up. So that's what we're doing right now. We're piping it up.
I didn't know who were you talking to?
Eagle 55.
Eagle, yeah.
I don't even know why. I'm just bored tonight looking
Listen,
for a fight.
Bengals, we'll serve you clowns some humble pie. I mean, whatever. Eagles. I mean, are you even really an Eagles fan? Are you just one of the trollers coming in here with a different name? Seems to be something that's happening
we'll
often
get to
lately.
you guys. We'll get to you guys in
Yeah,
the bowl.
don't act.
Don't worry.
Yeah, don't sit so high atop your mountaintop when you're taking wins against the Lions and shit. Which
Yeah.
I think the Lions are going to be better. I just think it's going to take them some time. But let's be real. I mean, the taste that we smacked out of the mouths of the Eagles in the preseason should be a reason enough to not want to see Miami ever again. But I digress. No good. I'm not gonna. The Bengals. Listen, the Bengals. If they were 3-0, everyone would be like, "Wow, this Bengals team is legit." They went to the playoffs and the Super Bowl last year, coming out 3-0. No, they got 15 sacks. Didn't you just hear, Color?
Yeah,
They had
and you
15
beat
sacks.
You beat the Jets. Like, seriously.
Yeah, the Jets. Ooh, the Jets, who I'm already chalking up as a win. And I hate doing that. I don't like looking through people, but it's hard not to. It's hard not to. They've only beaten the Jets. That's the thing. They're not 2-1. They're 1-2.
You gotta realize that Vegas sets their odds based on averages. They don't care that the Miami Dolphins have built what we've built. They don't care that we think we're different. They don't care that we've proven we're different. They only know what we've done against the Bengals in the last 3 to 5 years, and that's what they're setting the line on. Don't get all your panties in a wad about us being plus 160, even though we're undefeated and all that. Okay? Vegas had us at 8.5 wins this year, and everybody got all upset over it. And I'm trying to tell everybody, do the 3-year average. We're 8.5 wins over the last 3 years. 10 and what were we? 10 and what was it? 5-11, 10-6, 9-8. Do the 3-year average. That's 8.5 wins on the nose.
So, real quick, Color, HB was able to come here and set up. And, guys, we've got the new hype video for the Cincinnati. So you'll see this, before and after the game and all the videos related to it. Let us know. And, guys, if you could, make sure to comment after the video. We're not ending it right now, just being clear. But the comments and the like button. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Damn, bro. HB's raising the bar every week, dude.
Telling you, man.
Raising the bar every week. HB, the producer in the back, a.k.a. Zippa. Check out his channel, guys. Make sure, he's got good stuff on there. Damn, bro. Where else you going to get type of videos like this, man?
Yep.
I mean, digitally rendered, built by hand, bit by bit. Totally coming at you every week. Coming and putting these hype videos up at the end of the year. We'll go through them all, make a compilation, maybe release it on a whole video. I don't know.
And that it also reminded me of something. Like, we're 3-0, not them.
Yeah, bro. We're
again, the song remains the same for the Bengals as it did for the Bills. The pressure is on them.
That's right.
Our
Pressure's on them. They got to defend their house. They're struggling. They only beat the Jets. Their offensive line's struggling. We're the kings of the mountaintop.
Right.
That's
If
the
we
fact.
lose to the Bengals and all the right other people lose, we're still first in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones that, if they lose, have to explain to their fan base on Monday morning why they're 1-3.
Jay-Zan, I'll show the hype video at the end again. Maybe I'll show it here in a little bit. I just showed it. Ali, sorry, Color. Ali, did tornado come cruising by the crib or what?
It got kind of really loud here, and then that alarm went off, kind of freaked me out. Plus, my security alarm notified me that there was a tornado warning.
Oh, wow.
And supposedly Stewart area was really bad for a tornado. Like, they may have had a touchdown, possibly. That's what I'm hearing. But the wind is, like, going nuts right now.
I can't believe you missed that meme, bro.
What was going on?
Like, Capitan just dropped the ball totally.
What, this right here? Where's the humility? What are you talking about? I am the most humility motherfucker you'll ever meet. I have the most humility. No one has more humility than me. I'm the most humble.
I'm talking about when
We've been humble for 35 years, man.
I'm talking about when Ali said that Stewart might have got hit. Like,
oh, Stewart?
Look what I can do.
Oh, okay, I got it. But yeah, Stewart area got hit. They had basically a band of thunderstorm that they said a tornado was about to hit, and supposedly they had a touchdown, but I don't know if that's true or not. But it's getting really loud.
They had a touchdown.
No, they're ignorant. That's ignorant.
Hey, Miami
ain't scoring no touchdowns. Dolphins ain't there.
I know. Miami
Dolphins ain't there, bro. What you mean? Where Tyreek Hill at? He scored a touchdown somewhere in Stewart right now? That son of a bitch, bro.
Hey, we just covered that +3 going in.
Hells yeah.
Hey, this I'll take one from Color. This is the left hand of God that's creating this happen.
Yeah, there we go.
No. Anyway, no,
that
that's
was your
basically
right
what
hand.
it's going down. But
No, it only looks right because of the camera, see? Oh, yeah, that was your right hand. That was your right hand. You wrote, there's my left.
oh, sorry.
Continue,
Anyway,
go ahead.
Anyway, they said it's only the warning's only supposed to be till about.
I'll be the most
in the next
humble.
5
Stay the
minutes, so-
humblest. I'm the humblest person you'll
I'm
ever
alright.
meet.
I'm alright. It just freaks me out for a second because of how
Yeah,
loud
listen.
it went outside.
Yeah, look, that's exactly why it went off. It starts whistling like that. That wind's getting in a tussle, and that's how they get finna got. The only good news is that tornadoes in a hurricane typically don't last very long if they do touch down because the winds are so erratic they don't have time to form. It's really on the front and back side of it. And the outer bands is when it can get dicey as hell,
Yeah,
especially when it starts
outer...
cooling down at night or getting hot in the morning.
And a lot of times on the outer feeder bands, those storm cells, yeah, they're tornadic, but what you end up getting is like what Ali just described is probably a huge downburst, and
That's exactly what we
which is basically like literally God dumping a bucket of water in
Richard Quinn. I don't need a lecture in education on the sports entertainment industry. No need to tell people about Santa Claus, bro. Keep it to yourself.
We just still
just keep it to yourself, Richard. All right, keep it to yourself. Okay, not
Jim
the
Ross.
first. You're not the first genius. Just being real. Don't crow about it. Keep it quiet. It is what it is, home skillet. It's all about money, all about dollars.
And
you can go back to some of our earlier during the off season talking about betting and stuff. You can find all the information.
And real quick, John Santos, you could argue I'm 3-0 on that third quarter scoring theory because
You're right back, Cap. 1 second.
think about it. Had we scored a field goal in the third quarter, that safety at the end doesn't even come into play. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even affect us. So it could have very well affected that game like it should have, not scoring in the third quarter. But yeah, you're right. You can still beat good teams not scoring in the third, but it's just the preponderance of the numbers shows that you don't score in the third quarter, you're losing most of the time. And yes, we need to bring that same energy against Cincinnati. We have to score in the third quarter to beat a team like that. Yeah, I know we didn't score. I'm just saying. Had we, then we wouldn't have even been threatened in the fourth quarter by that safety and them being able to go up by a field goal.
Were we threatened by a fourth quarter in safety? Were we?
No, what I mean is when they were driving at the end, a field goal would have won it for them. Whereas if we score a field goal in the third quarter, they can't even do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the safety literally doesn't matter. We probably would have taken it on purpose in that case.
Yeah. It is what it is. I got the victory with my Dolphins. I did. That's right. I claim victories when they win the team. I will.
But I'll still take the 2-1 record because the theory is still backed up by 2-1 so far. You know.
Negative.
Thank you for recognizing that, John Santos. John's always got my back. He was just pointing out that I've been, for the most part, right about the importance of scoring in the third quarter.
Oh yeah, listen, Color was on the money when we were in the offseason. He's like, I'm looking at all these stats, and really, man, the fucking third fucking quarter is the damn problem. He's telling me I'm gonna do a whole show on the third quarter. It's a fucking problem, man. I was like, hell yeah, I get it, bro. And he's right. He's right. You can't deny the numbers. So, all right, let's check it out, guys. So the Dolphins released Jalen Waddle, mic'd up. Let me see. Is this the right?
Man,
Yeah,
you said it so slow, you freaked me out for a second.
And by the way, I love John's comeback there because it's an old-fashioned statement that still tickles my heart. It says if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
or we'd be in a strip club. So.
Right.
Wow, 2.5 million people were ordered to evacuate today.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a
Georgia
lot.
too. They're evacuating people in Georgia
That's surprising.
They're evacuating people in Georgia.
because
God,
of the
Georgia.
flooding potential and all that.
They're saying
yeah.
that this is going to be a Category 4 when it hits.
We'll see. I don't know. I listen. The news to me. I mean, I take it at, I don't know. I don't even want to get into all that. But here we go.
Let go, dog. Let's go. Gang on three, gang on three. 1, 2, 3, gang. Okay. You with me? Hey, with me? Respects and checks. There it is.
Go, baby.
Let's get money. Gas up early. Gas up. Gas up early. Gas up early. Come on. Come on. Oh, nobody touched him. Come on.
Into the nickel, here they come. Clock, yeah, he's hit. It's picked up by Ingram. Miami's got the ball.
Yeah, we did that to Josh Allen. You don't think we can do that to Joe Burrow?
Go.
We also did it to Mac Jones. Oh, and actually, didn't we do that to Lamar Jackson too, Color?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Come on. We need you, baby. We need you. Let's go. Now let's go. Now let's make. Come on. Come on. I forgot to tell y'all, I'm mic'd up. They ain't tell me. I forgot to tell y'all. I forgot to tell y'all I'm mic'd up.
We don't care about you being mic'd up, man.
I'm just telling you. Bruh, they told me last I'm mic'd up. My fault, cuz. My fault. Damn, dude. I'm about to say something. My fault. Players mess up. Watch what you say.
Hey, go sit on the cooler.
Put me in timeout, ain't it?
The ball was just stuck right here.
I didn't want to reach the ball out. I was gonna come push you.
He was stuck right there. He was already right here.
Ah, we need that. Hey! Ah! Y'all good. Y'all good. Y'all good. Good. Come on. you that? Good.
Nice job, bro. Nice job.
Let's go.
Blocked by Armstead to the end zone. Caught for the touchdown.
My favorite part right here.
Ah, baby. What? You don't need no plan. Freestyle it next time. River f***ing crowd. Let's go. Good too.
Watch this. I can show you how to get the sweetest deals online
What's going on here?
when you
Oh,
shop from
show
major
us.
retailers like Amazon and Target. You can drop
Real quick, I wanna address the chat just really quick. Listen, Richard, you don't have to stay. You can go. But I mean, dude, you just got here. You ain't been here. We've been here almost a whole year. It's a tailgate party that never stops. It's a fun time, a good time. If you want to come here and just try to tell everybody about your conspiracy shit, the internet's full of that shit. Go right ahead. But in this motherfucker, we ain't playing that shit. So, deuces, get, or stick around and try to have some laughs, bro. Chill the fuck out. If you don't like football, yeah, if you don't like football, fuck off. You know what I'm saying? What do you want from me, bro?
Color.
Hey,
Go ahead, Dolly.
My official cup of coffee with you, bro. This
Right
my
on.
cup. I'm gonna drink this coffee with this coffee cup on every one of your shows.
Oh, word. What's up, Chef? Shout out to the members and the fams. What's going on, homie? The OG and the crib.
Yeah, Richard, quit offending Chef Jew, man.
Yeah. What? Offending Chef? Better not.
Oh yeah. I might go.
You might up for it?
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on?
This dude's calling people sheep, bro.
Oh yeah.
See y'all get this when we win, man. Ty, where the camera at? You don't know where it is?
I don't know.
Motion.
Oh,
Let me hit the damn. Hey, y'all get. I hope they keep real.
All right, let me go. Gotta go work. Yeah, I'll see y'all later.
I gotta go work. I gotta go catch a touchdown.
Yeah.
That way. Wait.
That was him saying, "First and 10, do it again."
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Rickcraft's actually a pretty tall dude, man.
I went right there. Come clean like that.
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie, Rick. That hit the shit out you. That hit the shit out you. Woo! I said, ooh! Hey, I ain't gonna lie. It's like, soon as Rick, it was like this, like, soon as Rick it was like, that's why they look like. He got up, and he got up, Rick shimmied up. I said, come your back to the huddle. You know this hurt. Come on, y'all, boy. 827. Hey, good hold up. Hey, good hold up. 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 Good hold up.
Go hold up.
Good hold up. Hey, good hold up. Good hold up, y'all, boy.
Was it a good hold
Good
up?
Good hold up. We got to help out the defense right there. We need a long foul. Oh. Hey, we got to get a drive together, bro. Help.
It's in that stadium, bro. I wish I was there with you boys.
God, I would have loved to have been in the huddle on that 3rd and 22, man. Damn.
I know it, right?
That right there is one of the best passes of the day, man. He was dumping those all over the field Sunday.
Are you kidding me? This me.
Oh, man. Damn, somebody had threw their hat on the field. Got so excited, freaked out, and threw their hat on the field.
It was almost me. I was right up in that upper deck right there watching him come in.
You ain't got a new number, boy.
Check private chat.
Let's go, D. It's 4th down? Yeah. We need, hey, come on. We need one. We need one. Hey, we need one. We need one. Hey, come on. Last week it was us. Last week it was us. Oh, good kick. Good kick. Good kick. Good kick. Good kick. What?
Damn.
Star! Oh, you got a flag? We got flag?
Every time I see that, I want to go celebrate it.
I know, bro.
Hey.
I want to run on the field, too, and get it. Man, bro, you know what it's like. Well, not everybody, but if you played football and stuff, when you come off the field with the victory, especially against a good opponent, and I mean, you're just on a high, bro. You're buzzing like you wouldn't believe. I remember in high school when we beat Belglade, and it was just a slugfest, bro. And it's Belglade, so they bring their refs, and their refs are dirty as a mug, bro. They want to make sure that, because they got to ride, with them back. They don't want to call a game that they didn't try to get some in. And I think I was in my JV team my freshman year. Freshman or sophomore year. I can't remember. But, yeah, when we beat them, it was, partied. The varsity team threw a party for all of it. I think it was my freshman year. Threw a party for the JV team and stuff. And you just buzzing, dude. It's a big victory. You feel good, and this team is buzzing, bro. It's the hottest team in the NFL right now. And people don't wanna surrender the fact that they've been wrong about this football team. Weak.
Yeah.
All right.
We gonna win Thursday.
I don't know. I'm trying to debate which mic'd up I like the best. I like Zach Seiler's. This one was really good. Have we had Christian Wilkins yet?
We've had him in the past. He's always
not
been
this
pretty
season
good.
though. I'm talking about this season. This season we haven't had him yet, have we?
No. I'll tell you who I want to hear mic'd up, but you can't, is Wes Welker. That's who I want to hear mic'd up.
That would be dope.
That would be awesome. You can't because there's football plays being called on that, but
I just really want to know what Tua said in the huddle on that 3rd and 22, man.
You know who? Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
would
it
like
had to
know.
be something like, "This just ain't going down like this time, guys." It don't matter what happens. This ball's coming down to you, Waddle.
I think go ahead,
Go
Ollie.
ahead. No, I was just gonna say I have the perfect mic'd up dude for this week.
Ooh.
It has to be Tyreek when he goes up against Eli Apple, bro.
Oh yeah, the trash talking coming on.
Dude, I want to hear that.
Yeah,
so
no doubt.
I
bad.
want to
no
hear
doubt.
the trash talking.
Like
I want to be the
Ali,
microphone.
Like, do you think? Is it just me, or did it seem like Tua intercepted the text message that I sent you in the stadium? Because
I
it
think
was
he
like
did.
I literally texted Ali when we didn't score in the 3rd quarter and the clock hit 0 and we were moving into the 4th. I texted Ali, "This game is lost."
Tua was like, "Hold my beer."
And then not like
yeah.
right, then not like 2 or 3 plays later on a 3rd and 22, Tua hits that bomb to Waddle.
We're winning this game.
Yeah, well, I know. I texted him back. I'm like, "For them, that is."
Color's like, why the hell is Waddle running straight towards me like he's lost? And here comes the ball. Oh
Yeah, and then the ball just drops in. I'm like, "Oh my god, that was amazing."
In the bucket too.
Because from
Yeah,
my
that defender
perspective,
wasn't there. If
like
that
you all
defense
don't
didn't-
realize from the sideline view, it looks a lot more covered than it was. Those two
But
DBs
your
were
depth
completely
perception
burnt.
can't look at it from the angle the camera is for certain.
Them two DBs were completely burnt because Tua threw the ball so early. There was
That's
no
right.
way they were catching up to that.
No,
It just
And he
looked like
put-
Waddle coming straight at me by himself, and I'm like, "What the heck? Why ain't nobody hitting Waddle?" And boop, the ball just drops right in right as I'm thinking that.
Man. Yeah, Tua made some very timely throws out there. That's for damn sure.
And a rainbow. It was just beautiful. Like it just popped up in the air like a 9-iron onto a green, and it just dropped right in his hands. I'm like, damn,
Thursday,
man.
if Craycraft scores, I'm adding him to my fantasy team, bro.
No, see if you do it then, now you've done it way too late. Now they're gonna reel off Craycraft. You're gonna have to find who's the next guy. It's probably gonna be like Sherfield, or this might be when we start seeing
Actually,
Cedric Wilson.
That's what I was about to say. He needs to step up, bro. He needs to step up.
So
Well,
are we
or
spending
is it
Craycraft
just-
for the season for right now?
No, to be honest, it could be just the offense. It could really just be the offensive scheme and everything. I get that. But special players at some point need to step up and do something that doesn't necessarily fit the scheme to really show their worth. And I think he's going to do something this game. It could be. It could very well be.
Well, I tell you, Cedric needs to show us why he was the better pick over CeeDee Lamb, because CeeDee Lamb was not impressive at all last night.
I heard Noah
No.
Brown was better, bro. I heard Noah Brown was better.
CeeDee Lamb did have his best game yet, but I had him on my bench in my fantasy team, and I'm still glad I did because I smoked everybody. Well, I handedly, we'll say. I didn't smoke everybody. He's been a disappointment, and I don't know what I was thinking, even getting a Dallas player on my fucking fantasy team. I don't have no idea what I'm thinking.
Why aren't the Bills?
Shame on me.
Why aren't the Bills fans starting a lawsuit for fraud against the NFL for that game last night, man? Damn, what a boring game, man. I'm just like, I cannot watch this crap. This is like watching two Division 1A college teams that you've never heard of at 2 a.m. I'm just like, why am I watching this crap football game, man? My God, Daniel Jones can't get out of his own shadow, bro. It's like, jeez, man.
I didn't even watch it. That's why I started up a stream. I knew what time it was.
I think the Giants would be well off to maybe talk to the Dallas Cowboys when Dak comes back about Cooper Rush, man, because, God, man. Daniels.
It's my quarterback.
That dude is cooked, man.
To be
Yeah,
100% honest, in my opinion, outside of the Eagles, the NFC East is like the most boringest division ever, bro. When it comes to like their offense and even the defense, you know what I mean? When it comes to Giants and then you got Cowboys, I find the teams
and
boring.
I guess Wentz is tossing the ball around in Washington, but God, their uniforms are so boring, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like that division has nothing to offer, man. I don't know why anybody likes the team in it.
I have to agree with you. However, the Eagles, supposedly they're hot, bro. You know, high flying, and I don't know.
Well, the more we win and the more they win, the closer it's going to get to the league wanting to shoehorn the 1-versus-1 Super Bowl matchup. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hurts versus Tua, 1v1.
I think that would be a good matchup, bro. That's moneymaker.
Bama versus Bama shunned.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for it. It'll make a whole
I
boatload
can't hear
of
you, bro.
Give me a second, real quick.
Sure.
All right.
But it'll make a boatload of ducats, man.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I really think that Eagles versus Miami would make a great Super Bowl. You know, but and I think it would put the whole story behind Hurts and Tua to bed, to be honest. So, or make it more epic.
Hopefully, hopefully the bed of Tua's truck.
That's true.
Oh, by the way, I think it was God. I forget who it was.
Oh, look at Aquavision's comment. Look at Aquavision's comment. Look at Aquavision's comment.
It was Maston Park that said that we should have Josh's house cleaned up and ready for him to get there Sunday. And I said, I'll make sure he knows where the toilet scrubber's at. And he said, don't worry, just have the bed made and the room cleaned. And I said, well, if he wants a bed, you know, I'm sure Tua could make accommodations for him in his truck. And here we are.
Sean Diaz says he would love to play the Buccaneers because of Tom Brady. I'm kind of over Tom Brady, bro. Once you see him like 3 times, 6 times, it just gets boring, bro. That's a boring Super Bowl to me.
Yep.
Just saying. Just my opinion. Just my opinion.
Yeah, I think the NFL was suffering from Brady fatigue for sure.
John Santos says they'll always be the Redskins to him. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, for me, here's the thing, Color. You said it yourself. The uniforms are so ugly for the Commanders. They need to, if you're going to call yourself the Commanders, at least have a uniform that looks very commanding when it's on the field. You know what I mean?
Right.
Navy and gold would be a good color. What do you think about that color?
Well, it's hard to change their colors. I don't know if the fans would allow that.
Yeah, I hear you, but in the sense of like where they're at, being Commanders, that's what you think of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Command the nation. You know, that's what you think.
Right. Put like army stripes on your helmet or something, or a big old Navy Air Force star or something.
That's true.
I don't know. It's kind of a stupid mascot, man.
Tony Pepperoni is going to Havana again. I'm kind of jealous. I want to go, bro.
I meant to ask Tony if he got to try any tree chicken while he was down in Cuba.
I forgot about that. How was it?
I'm pretty sure they cook up the iguanas down there too. It's not like Floridians just decided to start doing it. We had to get it from somewhere.
It says so cheap, 4-star, 680.
What?
I don't know if he's talking about the.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, now he's talking about the brown anoles.
Oh, are those chocolate?
Oh, the lizards, bro. We don't call them anoles, bro. We don't. No one ever says, "Hey, look at that anole."
Do them brown ones, Capitan, do those brown ones taste like chocolate?
That's what they're called, though.
Do those brown ones taste like chocolate?
You don't eat those little ones. You'll get dysentery. You eat that. Don't eat that, bro.
Okay.
Fucking get sick as fuck.
But those are the official scientific names.
But somebody knows you get dysentery. That's the weird thing.
Me? No, I know because I'm a Floridian. I know all my shit.
Somebody found out somewhere and told you.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like,
bro, you out there starving. You out there starving. You got to eat something. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
So I had originally for Kevin Lee's question, my early prediction was 24-17. However, after finding out that Collins might not play, I'm actually going to go I'm actually gonna make it 24-14.
Oh, I'm going big. We're putting up a 40 burger, and we're holding them to 21 points.
40 burger? What?
Oh yeah.
45
to 21, Miami.
I'm thinking 27-24 Miami, and it's gonna
close for me, bro.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be like that. It might even be 26-27, something like that, or 27-28, something like that. I'm telling you.
I think Burrow embarrassed himself.
You know what? I'm actually gonna change it. I think it's gonna be 27-28 Miami. That's what I'm gonna say.
I think Burrow embarrasses himself on Thursday night at home.
I think Eli Apple gets lost and ends up on the wrong side of the sideline.
Listen, you guys are forgetting this isn't just another football team matchup. This is Cincinnati. It's just like Buffalo. This is a Buffalo 2.0, Buffalo light as far as rivalry goes. But these two teams always play each other, and they're dirty football players.
Capitan, don't forget, if Tua falls the right way, we could have put up a 40 burger on Buffalo.
Listen, we could have put up that 40 burger too if the defense grabbed a couple of them interceptions that they missed. Yep. Like, I mean, there was 5 of them. There could have been at least 2 that they got.
And let's face it, in the words of a famous politician, the Bills are not the Bengals. The Bengals are not the Bills.
If anybody's in the Sarasota, Fort Myers area, I hope everyone's okay and be safe. I'm hearing they're going to get 8 to 12 feet surge.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard they were estimating 9, and I got family over there. So
the good news is because it's hitting further south, it's going to push the water out of Tampa Bay instead of into it. So that's the good news there for our friends in Tampa.
I got the Weather Channel going here, Color, while I'm watching you guys.
Yeah. Oh, so what I was saying was, in the words of a famous politician, the Bengals are not the Bills.
No, not as far as talent goes. That's not what I meant. What I meant was more along the lines as far as the rivalry and how I expect them to play football. They're going to give us, well, first of all, we were going to get their best football game just on the type of football games I can expect from. It's always a battle. Always seems to land in prime time, and for whatever reason, the Bengals view the Dolphins as the Jets. They view this division, the AFC East, as a shitty division outside of Tom Brady, who is no longer here. That's how they see it.
Why don't you come up here and make me shut the fuck up?
That's how they view this. So I think that's why, along with now we sit atop the mountaintop. Their team's been struggling. People have been not saying great things about them up until their win against the Jets. They could really come up with being 2-2 and beating the Dolphins, who are so, we're the darlings of the NFL right now.
Gotta love the resident Cincy fan in here, bro. I think this is the guy that you were talking about, Color.
Oh, yeah, Cincy fan. Oh, you're back, Cincy fan.
Put your money where your mouth is, pussy.
Actually, technically, he's on our channel, so he's really putting his mouth on our ass, so.
I know.
Have fun with it. Have fun.
I mean, it's whatever. I don't care. I will. I'm going to bet all over the game. If you think I'm going to give you money or bet with you, I don't trust no Cincinnati.
Yeah, why would we bet with you?
I don't make bets with money. Why? So you cannot show up around here or change your freaking
but why would we bet with you? Why would we bet with you for only $100 return when Vegas is giving us plus 160?
I'm having Brandon the bookie on Thursday night before the game. We're gonna do live betting on this thing in the pregame show for the game call, and then inevitably the victory party. Let's be real. Come on.
You gotta beat Vegas. You gotta give me plus 200 at least.
Footmoss, you're forgetting there's actually a really good college football team in Cincinnati. So just because I'm an Ohio State fan,
hey, Aquavision might be onto something.
Cincy, so.
Aquavision might be onto something. Cincy fan might be Josh Allen as the next Elway. It might be
listen, Aqua. I was not gonna say it. And I think I know who Josh Allen is the new Elway is too. Just to be real, this is all one person.
I can't wait till after the show so I can get your opinion on who.
Sharif had a good conspiracy on Batman show today about a very prominent Bills fan that we all know. That he's really playing the Dolphin fans.
Who?
And Mark, and that he's actually behind a lot of these Bills haters, accounts that we get.
Yes.
Sharif is
Are
saying.
you serious? You guys, how does nobody even notice? Did you guys not notice that? You guys can't see the game Mark's playing?
Well, I know Sal's a real
serious?
dude. I know Sal is a
I
real
thought
dude.
everybody knew. I thought they were.
I called him a poser, bro. I thought he was.
No, he's not a poser, bro. He's in here trying to get and the clip shows. How do you think we got clipped around here? How do you think shows get clipped? They come over here, they do their lackeying, and then they get you saying something bad about your team or good about their team, and then they can use it and tell the other YouTubers and stuff. I know what time it is. I mean, look. First of all, show's growing exponentially. We're gonna pass 4,000 here directly.
Tomas, I heard it was. My brother was telling me about it, but I didn't get to see it yet. So.
No, I think Sal is a real person, though. I don't think that's Mark.
I don't know. Anyhow,
Sal and Maston Park are the real, or at least
Maston.
two that
I know is
are
the real deal. Maston.
That
I
guy's
know is the
legit.
real
He
deal.
actually said he would become a member, and he did, dude. I have to give it up for that.
Sal had been coming up here a bunch before that. So Sal, or not Sal, excuse me, Maston had been coming up here a bunch. So I know Maston real deal Holyfield.
But I know Sal's talked to me on other, like we go back before Mark ever showed up anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, I completely understand where you're coming from. That's why I was kind of skeptical about
Sal
it.
is like the,
but it makes sense at the same time, though. So that's
Sal is like
Sal
is like the Buffalo Bills fan that I grew up with. You know what I mean? Like he's a real deal Bills fan.
You know what, Cincy fan? I can't take a fan base seriously. Kind of like how the Bills I can't take seriously when I engage in trash talking all week on social media, on other platforms. I reach out to other platforms and those other fan bases and say, hey, I'll host, I'll come on, let's get the trash talk. They're scared, bro. They're scared. They don't want none of this. They don't want this guy coming on the other end just telling them how it is, how my team going to stomp that ass out. And I mean, you can come in here with your burner account and get in my DMs like everyone else that tries to act like they hard. But they don't want none of this because they can't do nothing.
Captain, what happened that week? The entire week we advertised for them to come on my show and talk all the smoke they wanted, right? Every day we mentioned, go to Ali's show at Saturday. Yeah. One Buffalo Bills fan had the balls, and that's Maston Park. Shout out to him. He's one fan. That's it. Everybody else was scared in the chat.
Straight up.
Your team sucks. Well, come up here and tell us it sucks.
I said put your money where your mouth is. I'll cash app any one of you guys. I want to give you my cash app. What am I, a fucking idiot? I know what type of game.
Probably not a good idea to cash app somebody you just insulted.
My grandma's
just saying,
gonna
bro.
get mad. I'm still awake.
Hey, you can cash app me $100 if you want. You know, that's just, this is not wise to cash app somebody you just insulted.
I'm not going to teach you internet, bro.
I will agree with you. That is
dollar sign colorcom. Go ahead and send the $100.
No. So
but I will say,
Gene, haven't seen Dan all week. He's been hiding. They'll show up, pre-game, talk about how they're gonna win, and then right afterwards they'll be on one with talking about a victory and stuff like that.
Cincy
and it's
fan,
easy.
I will give you credit if you are from Ohio. I'm Ohioan myself, so shout out to you. Your team's going down Thursday.
Word up, Cincy fan. Yeah, you can bet color if you want. I don't have the ball. How'd you know I only got one ball? Your sister's holding on to the other one. Booyah! Come on, bro. Fuck out of here, dog, with my ball shit. Get my balls out your mouth, homie. Fuck, dude. Come on, man. Anywho,
I don't know.
All right.
If I'm gonna cash app somebody $100 for a bet, I'm gonna be a little more polite. That's all I'm saying. I don't know.
I ain't never. No.
Yeah, it's like dumping money down a black hole. I don't
Tell
know
you
why
what,
you would
come
do
up on
that.
camera, introduce yourself a little bit, start up a dialogue. I think I can find you in the real life and shake my money out of you.
He didn't say
then
I
I'll
had
be
to
all
cash
right.
app him $100 back. He just said he was gonna give us $100. I don't know.
Hell yeah, dude,
Yeah.
hook it
Q,
up,
I
bro.
wish I could
Buy
go
some
to
merch while
Thursday
you at
game.
it,
I would love
homie.
to.
Yeah.
Buy
I'll
some
be at
merch.
all the home games though.
If you want to help the show, you could go $sign the Fins tailgate, or if you want to help me
fuck yeah,
personally, you
dog.
go
Hook it up.
$colorcom.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's a good question, Captain. When are
What's
you
that?
gonna come to a game this season with me in color?
I'm shooting for December, guys. That's
December?
typically that's when I want to try to get in there.
As soon as we
All
get
right.
the cheap ass
Let me
audience
know,
to
man.
donate him
Let me
some more
know.
money. Yeah, I said it.
You know, Tonk is Jordan. Tonk is he's got his grandpa he's been taking care of and stuff like that.
How's that going?
You know,
Everything okay?
I mean, listen, he's behind. Let's say that as far as just overwhelmed. At the time, it's been some settling in and all that stuff. I haven't spoken to him in a little while, which tells me he's got an extra going on because he ain't calling me back, and that ain't.
You know
like
what we
him,
should.
so.
Well, I was gonna say what we should do is like as we're having a show, we should do a surprise and call him as a show and be like, "What's up, man?"
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, just stroll up.
Like
But-
they do on radio shows. You know what I'm saying?
but
Like
hey,
how they
listen,
call people randomly.
It's yeah, I know, right? It's all right. Listen, some life hits us all, and maybe life's hit me a couple of times. Color had to hold it down for a little bit, and the boys had to help out. So it goes on and on and on. So we ain't going nowhere. And yeah, Q, hit that like button, everybody. We getting close to 4K. If you're watching on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, do us the kindness. Come over here to YouTube. Subscribe here on YouTube. Help us get to 5,000 before this the 1 year anniversary. Help take us beyond that. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
And yes, Kevin Lee, I will be going after Capitan for post game on late night color commentary for Thursday night. I was thinking of either tomorrow in the afternoon or Thursday before the game doing an early version of coffee and a cup of color, because I usually use that for pregame and we won't be playing Sunday. So I may be going with that show either tomorrow or Thursday at some point during the day before the game. And we'll do what I normally do. We'll talk about how we're going to beat the Bengals. We'll talk about what they need to do to beat us. And we will run through some DFS lineups, some free ones.
I might
Have
pop
fun
up with a
that.
special guest color
All
after
right.
Thursday's game. Your number one fan's gonna be at my house, so
All right. Sounds good.
yep.
I might ride up there too. You got the big old TV, don't you?
Yeah, why don't you could come over, bro. My house is
Oh.
under construction a little bit. in
What are you
places.
cooking, Ali? Maybe I'll stroll up in this mud. What's that? What are you
Thursday,
cooking?
probably nothing. I usually do cook stuff on Sundays. Like sometimes I make
Yeah,
like a good
Thursdays,
pot roast.
Mhm.
I did kind of perfect my burgers this time. You can ask Color. Even
Yes,
Louis
they were
showed up.
excellent,
Ain't
bro.
nobody got
actually-
work Friday. This is a perfect time for Thursday night football as long as you got power and service in Florida.
And by the way, speaking of Ali's Burgers, he was on time for sure with them this week. And I'm still alive, so
Oh, thanks, Color.
I don't know.
That's true.
I don't know if this is a compliment or an insult. What's coolest from the Three Stooges?
I'm not sure which one that one is.
What the fuck one's the coolest? You mean the coolest of the Three Stooges? Sounds
Well,
like
that
it's
had
the
to be
coolest of-
Curly.
That made no
They
sense.
were all cool, bro. If you missed that, then you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, bro. Like, listen,
Yeah.
anyhow,
I know I'm older, but god damn, come up with something better.
I know, man.
Gene, they should hope that our defense is tired. And that's a logical, go in. Defense played a lot. That would be it's a weakness.
Notice
that
how
can
we don't
be
have to hope nothing.
potentially. That's just it. The only thing I gotta hope is that my team does what I need it to do. That's it. The only advantage I see Cincy potentially possessing is that it's on a short week and they have home field advantage.
Yeah,
That's it. This game
execution
should be literally a fucking pick 'em. Probably
Execution
kickoff, it
is
will
the
be.
only
Can I
thing we have
spoil
to
it
hope
for-
for.
Can I spoil it for the Bengals fans? Can I spoil it, Captain? Can I go ahead and spoil it right now? Let me tell you something. Mike McDaniel may be a new head coach. However, he is actually a really good game manager. And one thing he does that I didn't really see very much of last season, every down he has a whole new package of players coming in and out of the game
bro.
constantly.
Constantly
So everybody's
flushing.
fresh all the time. There's no, oh my god, I played the whole game. I'm so tired.
Well,
so that defense,
on defense did have a lot of snaps. Javon Holland played every single snap. Xavier Howard played 88%. So there is some guys that did get some.
but
extra
that defensive
work in.
line, they were swapping them in and out.
The D line did get some good
Yeah.
rotation and stuff. Plus, remember, what's his name coming back this week? I expect to see Raekwon Davis, and
That's
I wonder if the Dolphins,
I bet you they did keep him healthy for this
I mean,
game.
not just keep him healthy, but like go this. Well, first of all, they ran that speed package that I had in the breakdown yesterday with Trey Flowers. They run Trey Flowers, Melvin Ingram, Emmanuel Ogbah, and Jalen Phillips. It's a big speed package, bro. All those guys got some quick feet, fast, good. That. They created pressure on that package right there. They bring that package against the Bengals. They're in deep shit. They're in trouble.
I
That
can't
can't stop that.
reiterate it enough about the fact that the pressure is all on them. If they are 1-3 come Monday morning, they are in a world of shit. If we're 3-1, we could still very well be first in the AFC if all the right teams lose. So
that's true, but I 3-1 is
saying.
not. It's not even.
It's
not even a conception.
Zero pressure on us. It's all on them.
Oh, most certainly. That we're at this point in a realistic measuring the first 4 opponents. 3-1 is an achievement in itself. 4-0 is overachieving to say the least.
And
2-2
for them
2-2 was always reasonable.
2-2
was always going to be reasonable.
Their season is over.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. They start 1-3 in the first quarter. I don't know if their season's over because their division seems to be.
But everybody would say our season's over if we were 1-3.
Their division seems to be kind of open with the Steelers taking a step back. I don't know. The Lamar, that division lives and dies by the Ravens, who we already fucking beat. Bengals. Let's be real. Who's gonna win your division? It's probably gonna be the Ravens, and it's not gonna be you. Could
And
you
not that I
slide
fear
in
anybody.
at a wild card spot? Maybe, but I don't think it's going to be measured in an AFC counting for your wild card spot
and not
in
that
a
I
victory
fear
for the
anybody.
Dolphins.
If I feared anybody out of that division, it'd be the Steelers, not the friggin' Bengals.
That'll be a game I'll be interested to see later in the year. And that's right around when I go, okay, there's some tougher games coming ahead, but not too tough. The Vikings, I always am shaky on the Vikings. You never know what kind of team you're getting out of the Vikings. You can get a team that looks like one of the best teams in the NFL, and then you can get the fucking Vikings where you're just torching
Well,
their
the key to
asses.
them is you shut down Dalvin Cook, it's over.
That ain't no fucking lie, bro. And I think that's the same exact scenario why if Raekwon does play and he shuts down any and all running in the middle and linebackers can play loose around the edges like we know they can, we maintain Joe Mixon, force Burrow to hang in the pocket. It's apparent that he's having trouble hanging in the pocket for all reasons that I can't really go into right now because I don't know for certain and I don't sound, whatever. I could speculate on all ends, but the facts remain they got 15 sacks. So whether that's Joe Burrow's fault, which I'm sure there's plenty of share of the blame on him, and definitely the offensive line fault. But you giving up sacks like that, the Dolphins are one of the best defenses in the NFL. It's just facts. And although the rankings may not bear it out, remember this team is a turnover-happy machine team. It's meant to play the pass, and we're shuffling guys in our secondary. It's just, still, we're enduring. All right, let's get up this article, guys. I had something I wanted to go through real quick. Everybody make sure you're hitting the like button.
Let him be the way he is. I put him there myself so he can actually come back with something a little bit more stronger rather than his weak-ass trash talk. So don't worry about it, Q. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know. I can't even entertain whoever the Cincy fan burner account is because it's not even worth it.
It's just some stupid hoe.
It's not
Don't
worth
worry about
it.
It's not worth it.
It's all good. Like, it's just not worth it because it's not like I'm going to get burnt. Because if a good burn on me, I'll laugh. I love that. But you're not teaching me nothing. I don't punch down. It's just boring to me. I already, we already laid that up. Like, create another burner account, come back with a different name, and maybe you might catch some people thinking you're someone else. But have some fun. You know what I'm saying? All right, so Sentinel, Dave, who has the edge? 3-0 Dolphins or 1-2 Bengals on the Thursday night versus the AFC champs, defending champs last year. So,
Oh my God, that's so funny,
Miami
John.
Dolphins, Cincinnati Bengals matched up in key areas ahead of Thursday. So we're going to take a look at some of these key matchups. When the Dolphins run with 192 yards rushing and a 3.3 yards per carry average, Mike McDaniel run game as to take Miami Bombers put the Dolphins second to last in the NFL through 3 weeks. Raheem Mostert has 24 attempts with 78 yards. Chase Edmonds has 23. Man, they're split them carries with 79 yards. Fuck, look at that. 24 attempts, 78 yards. 23 attempts, 79 yards. Can't get, it's pretty fucking close, everything. Edmonds able to punch in 2 short touchdowns on Sunday's win over Buffalo, though. The Dolphins have had left tackle Teron Armstead playing through a toe injury, and right tackle Greg Little has played in place of Austin Jackson, who is on IR. Tight end Durham Smythe is a better blocker between he and Gesicki. Nearly doubled Gesicki's snap counts on Sunday in his limited opportunities as Buffalo's, dominated the time of possession. The Bengals Bengals are sound in the run defense, ranked 8th in yards against and 7th in yards per attempt. A big key is the defensive tackle that they have, DJ Reader, in the middle. But he's dealing with a knee injury sustained in the New York Jets game. His availability could be key. The edge is given to the Bengals. So, essentially pointing out the statistics from the run game. But listen, the guy stuck in the middle, DJ
Ooh,
Reader,
I like that. Sounds right for a big Mostert run again.
But
Damn.
not just that.
They keep
we run
Ali, they
outside
keep
zones.
making me put these running backs in my lineup because of this nonsense, bro.
But on the real, we run outside zone. This is a good game to use the edges, especially because guys are gonna be tired late in the game. I don't give a fuck. It's a Thursday night football game. They played a football game on Sunday too. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna have the same amount of rest, even though they don't have to travel. The Dolphins have to travel. Still, these backs. I wonder if they'll bring in fresh legs, McGee and Myles Gaskin. Wonder if he'll make an appearance, or they'll give some snaps to Sylvan Ahmed coming on like a wheel route or something like that, and try to get his freaking speedy ass in some space. But anyhow. When the Bengals run, Cincinnati running back Joe Mixon has been off to a slow start after his Pro Bowl 2021 campaign, where he ran for 1,205 yards. He's getting his fair share of carries. He nearly has 20 per game, but he's only produced 2.8 yards per as a team. Bengals has had their best rushing output in the opener against the Pittsburgh Steelers for 133 yards since. They've had 89 yards in the loss to the Cowboys and 69 yards in the win at the Jets. So they may look to run the line and guard Alex Kappa. Well, isn't Lyle Collins questionable, guys? I thought Lyle Collins is questionable as of now, or has been banged up, and I don't know, maybe you guys can see if you find that. Anyhow, Dolphins are coming off back-to-back games against the Ravens and Bills, where they surrendered greater than 100 rushing yards. But this isn't a true indicator of their effectiveness stopping the run. Global quarterback They allowed mobile quarterback Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen to run against him, and much of those numbers that the Bills and that the Bills had, tailback Zach Moss broke off a long one. If I recall correctly, I think it was like 43 yards because he only picked up like 3 yards on 4 other carries or some shit. Nick Needham failed to contain. Miami just needs to avoid giving up big plays. Otherwise, they've been very consistent in the run defense, and that ain't no bullshit. Dolphins get the edge as far as defense versus their running game. The Bengals are getting the edge as far as defense against our running game. So, Color, it's looking like you're getting more right to it being a high fly attack, high scoring. Because if their defense is good at stopping the run, so is ours, then that's how it's going to be. You're going to need to just throw the football some.
Yep. Our defense is tired. It could be argued that Burrow is going to do Burrow things. We're going to have to keep up. Our defense gets the ball back a couple times and stops them at like 21 points, and we still run it up to like 45. So there you go. 45 to 21, Miami.
What's up, the beer guy, Corp? What's going on?
That guy's pretty awesome, dude. That guy's dope. I like him, actually.
Listen,
We are so
Beer
ready
guy,
to roll somebody, man. Why not the Bengals?
Speaking of which, the question about Collins you had, is that right, Captain? I haven't found very much. It's been rumored that he may be out, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know.
Short week. I don't know.
I don't know. I'd heard he had a back issue, something with his back.
I don't remember what I heard, but we'll find out because it's I mean, so
You
all
said
right.
it yourself. If he's in, it might be good for us.
Yeah, he's been struggling. So I've heard he's been struggling. So the big question mark here in the Dolphins' pass game is quarterback Tua Tagovailoa's availability as he deals with a back injury. Should he be unable to go, backup Teddy Bridgewater comes in. Oh, man. Tasted bad when I said that.
Oh, shut up, dude. Yeah, right. Heartburn. Give me a break. I saw what you did there.
I don't get it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, beer guy. Definitely.
He's an established veteran, but he didn't look to have it. He didn't look like that in his limited snaps, subbing for Tagovailoa before the Miami starter was able to return in Sunday's game. We'll give out.
Cincy fan, just quit wasting your time, bro. I'll wipe you with my ass every time. So just shut the fuck up.
I don't know. It's hard not to read it because it is funny sometimes.
Why don't you go back to grandma's house and go read her a story or something? Do something productive.
He gave up on me.
Let me guess. Joe Burrow's the next Boomer Esiason, right?
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Good luck with that. Oh, God.
So I continue. Assuming Tua plays, who says he plans on playing, can go and it can be close to his normal self, being that, he's playing and is well enough to play. He still has speedy wide receivers Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, who can flip a game in the snap of a finger, just like they did in the fourth quarter against Baltimore. Hill is particularly motivated to face cornerback Eli Apple after last year's AFC Championship game where Apple's Bengals eliminated Hill's former Kansas City Chiefs team. With safety Jesse Bates III on the back end of the defense and Trey Hendricks, as the pass rusher, Cincy presents a formidable pass defense that ranks around the middle of the league. Tagovailoa will hope to hit it big on some big plays to his speedy wide receivers, but Miami will want to pick up first downs and sustain drives to give their defense a breather after a while. As we know, double time of possession last game, the Dolphins get the edge as far as them in the passing attack against their defense's pass rushing and pass defending attack. When the Bengals pass, how do the Dolphins match up in this? Cincinnati quarterback Joe Burrow hasn't put up gaudy numbers in his early 2022 coming off his Super Bowl appearance last year, but the 2020 number 1 overall pick has to be respected nonetheless. In 3 games, Burrow is completing 64% of his passes. He has 812 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. The 4 interception figure is one that sticks out, that the Dolphins ball hawks and cornerback Xavier Howard, Javon Holland are sure to be looking for a big game-changing play, especially after dropping recent opportunities and interceptions. There was 5 in that game. Continuing, Miami is looking to find the right balance of blitz versus coverage, as teams have proven to be better prepared for for coordinator Josh Boyer's blitzes. That ain't no bullshit, bro. Those blitzes, I don't know if they're just guessing right. I hate that freaking corner blitz where he's showing man-to-man on the corner and blitzes all the way from there in the field. That's only for, like, a good O-line and a quarterback that's like a pure passer and he's gotten comfortable in there. That's how you catch a guy like that. But damn, I hated those blitzes. Specifically Baltimore and Buffalo last 2 weeks before Boyer's adjustments in the second half. And it's time to see Jalen Phillips get his first sack of the 2020 season. Ooh, bro, they're totally going to have Jalen Phillips sacking Joe Burrow and shit. I could see that right there. The Bengals have playmakers for Joe Burrow to throw to with wide receiver in his second year, Jamar Chase. He has 21 receptions, 212 yards, and 2 touchdowns. T. Higgins has 13 receptions, 191 yards, and a touchdown. Tyler Boyd, 10 receptions, 155 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And then they also have a good pass-catching back in Mixon, who has 13 receptions with 103 yards. And they get the ball out to Hayden Hurts, 11 receptions for 77 yards. Man, they spread the ball around pretty good to those top 3 targets. I mean, all of them, 155, 2 touchdowns, 191 on a touchdown, 212, 2 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. The Bengals' offensive line, revamped after much mangled 2021 postseason, has allowed Burrow to be sacked 15 times in 3 games, and that's where the game could turn. If Burrow gets the ball into those wideouts Burrow doesn't get time to throw that ball to those wideouts with Howard playing hurt and fellow cornerback Nick Needham and Cater Kahu not on their game, look out. They give the edge to the Bengals offense going against the Dolphins defense. I don't know. Doesn't spell well for them. I mean, if they're banged up, but I don't think so. I think banged up is... Dude, they almost had 5 interceptions. Jalen Phillips almost intercepted 1. Now, I hate saying almost anything because that don't mean shit. But everybody going to be doing extra freaking pass-catching drills this week after watching everybody drop them out of their hands on film. So, special teams. Dolphins are coming off an embarrassing special team blunder that will go down in the history as the butt punt. Thomas Morstead kicked the ball right into wide receiver. Trent Sherfield's backside, ricocheted backwards in the end zone for a safety. Morstead has otherwise been solid, and so have gunners Jason Bethel and Keon Crossan. Kicker Jason Sanders hasn't even attempted a field goal in the past 2 games. Bengals kicker Evan McPherson, after a big postseason last year, has missed field goals in 2 of Cincy's first 3 games. Trent Taylor averages 9.3 yards per punt return. Kevin Huber is getting 48.7 yards per punt. It is an even edge. So the intangibles in this game, Thursday night game, are so difficult to play on the road. Remember when the Dolphins on November 11th last year, as a double-digit underdog at 2-7 against the Ravens, and rolled them and handled it in Baltimore at home in a shocking upset. That's the kind of effect the short week can have on the traveling team. And I don't want to hear that. Why you gotta say that? That's the only further amplified grueling conditions. Dolphins made it through on Sunday, win against Buffalo. The heat, humidity, bodies dropping left and right. Miami's defense played a total of 92 snaps. It will be difficult. 92 snaps? I thought they only played 90. I don't know. I've heard 90, 91, and now 92. Probably 90 snaps because there was plays that were like called dead. So maybe it's like a couple of freaking penalties or something. So total of 92 snaps. It'll be difficult to overcome all that. The edge going to the Bengals, and the prediction that what's his name, David Fornes makes for the Sun Sentinel is that the Bengals will win 24-23. Terrible. Even this Dolphins beat writer ain't picking the Dolphins to win. Terrible, bro. How's this guy even not picking the Dolphins to win? Ain't trying to sell papers real good, apparently.
They hate us because they ain't us, bro. That's why.
That's exactly why. All right. I'm going to pull up the Cincinnati Bengals. Oops. Pressed the wrong button.
The beer guy corp really knows what's up.
All right. This is kickoff, so we're going to bruise by that. If we see some play that we want to watch, we'll let's make sure. Oh God. Can't believe I got to sit here and watch the Jets play football to break down the friggin' Bengals. Thanks a lot, Bengals. What's going on here? Why do we keep doing this? Man, it wants to show me this friggin' kickoff, doesn't it, dude? I don't want to see the kickoffs. Don't give me the kickoff in other friggin' angles, please.
We got a donation.
Please stop. Oh, we did. Thank you. Shout out to Tryhard. What's up? Tua's revenge list. Bills and Allen, Burrow, Herbert, Flores. Damn, yeah, that's another narrative come that Steelers game for sure. The Flores Tua, you know, who's coming in, who's going out. Duh, duh, duh. Cincy fan with the dono. What's up? Ali, I heard the Dolphins are looking for a new cheerleader. You should apply so the girls could throw. You know what? That's at least a decent burn. Pretty good, but Ali, I would totally take that Ali, I would totally take that cheerleading job for sure. Cause like, I mean, you get to shower with the cheerleaders and everything like that. Let's do real, dog.
That's why it's not even funny. That's like serious.
That's not a punishment, bro.
They could throw me up in the air.
That ain't no punishment. That is definitely not any punishment, bro. That is I'll take that. I'll tell you what, Ali, I'm ready to go too. I'll shave. I'll do whatever it takes.
I'm with you, dude. We'll go together, bro.
Yep, I'm doing it. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
By the way, thank you for the $5 donation, by the way.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
Definitely.
All right. Let's go ahead and watch the Cincinnati Bengals play offense. They score on this drive. Wow. Crazy sideline. All right, let's see. Playing single high on defense, man-to-man coverage everywhere. Got Burrow out the shotgun.
And you got Blake McDonald really want to join us.
Looks like a little pass to the slot. In and out and easy. Fucking Jets suck, bro. You know what? We'll watch the Jets and because we're playing the Jets next. So it's kind of like a double, whammy. And try to make use of it. Clearing out the middle, playing on the right side. Got 3 wide receivers on the left. Look at this. Gets it out in time. But look at the protection in the pocket. Boom! Get your quarterback smacked. Why don't you? This is the stat that we didn't get to read. Yeah, he threw this pass, but look at the beating they're taking. Jets bring the blitz right between the tackle. Nobody picks it up. Just gets a friggin' lick on Burrow. Check it out. Boom. Just gets licked.
And by the way, Aqua's probably right. If I apply with my Tua takes, the cheerleaders probably throw me up and not catch me. And
But,
it's probably right. He's probably right because I bet his wife is friends with them all too.
Footmoss is correct. I do see them at at the games every
See,
home game. And
this is a burn.
In addition, I think they're also much better than previous years. Go ahead.
This is a real burn right here. Zippa says $100 dono and El Capitan will put on his old cheerleading outfit and do a backflip. Like I got a cheerleading outfit laying around somewhere. That's a good burn right there. See, that's how you burn somebody, Cincy. You get layers to your joke. Stick around, homie. You'll learn. You'll learn from some of the best.
Wait. I'll donate $20 right now. Anybody else want to back it up? Come on, let's get to that 100 right now.
We're 80 away.
100 foot. I don't have one laying around. I gotta go find one. So.
Don't listen to him. He's lying. 80 bucks away.
I got one.
Look,
tell you what, dude.
It's gonna
when
come
it doesn't
back with
work out in football,
Fucking start dropping some C notes on the channel. I'll be buying one of them bits. I'll wear that through a show.
When it doesn't work out in football, some people join the band. Some people become a cheerleader. I mean, it just is what it is.
Hey, you know what? A lot of guys on the cheer team bang all cheerleaders, dog. They there first. They're closest. They're there first.
I don't see no horns behind Capitan.
Oh man. All right, let's try to watch some film.
There's like
fuckos.
a cheer team or something he was mentioning. That was funny.
All right, so they're still playing single high safety, man coverage everywhere. They got trips formation down here with the tight end. Joe Burrow under center, single back formation. Let's see. A little pitch to the outside. Oh, going back to Burrow, looking downfield. Does he get his man? No, he doesn't. What happened?
Jets covered it good, bro.
They definitely he totally jammed homeboy on the line. Safety had enough time to get over there. I mean, that was decent coverage because look how long it takes Burrow to have to sit there. He had the time that. Granted, he had time, but I want to watch this route. Let's see. Yeah, look, played good at the top of the screen. Ooh, that's where he got off his man. See him step back. It's all right. Safety was able to get over there and make a play. Mm-hmm. Now they're going 4 wide. 3 at the top, 1 down. I think that's the tight end down there. I mean, that's a big boy. He looks like a tight end. That's that guy Hurst. I'm guessing Mixon in the backfield. You got to remember Hunt. Damn, dude, I got Hunt. Oh, no. Hunt plays on fucking whatchamacallit. Plays on that other team that's in that shitty division. I'm all right. Oh, play's dead. Must have got a flag on the play. Yeah, it's third and
I think I know who Cincy fan is. Color. I'll message you in private chat.
That's a good pickup right there.
I think I know who it is too. Given all the donations, despite the insults, sounds kind of like Mo Ali, man.
That's actually correct. It's either him or my bitch 41.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah, because they're the only ones that donate to insult us.
I know. I was like, are you really doing that? Oh man, that's funny shit.
Oh,
It could be the Dolphins mole, and maybe they're just like, yeah, we'll throw him some bones while we're insulting him.
Ali looks like he was bullied.
I think he might have been one of the water boys that got bullied on my football team, bro. So I don't give a shit.
It's probably Ali's mom, just like I don't want anybody to think he's a mama's boy. You know?
Listen, bro. Honestly,
no, his grandmother. Hi, Grandma.
I could seriously see like my uncle doing some shit like that right there, like like so going at it, just doing, or even my old lady. She's petty as fuck like that. She'd go at everybody.
You know what? This might be my dad. What's up, Dad?
Yeah, look around. Damn, don't say that. Now you done got you clipped saying you're his dad and shit. Damn, bro.
I don't give a shit. Don't give him that idea, bro. Why'd you just do that for?
Well, because I'm smart. I can't help but ever see the angles, Ali. It's my fucking gift and my curse, bro.
Shit,
I can't stop. Every situation I'm around, I see every angle in that way. I can't
think
help
about
it.
this.
It's a
Think about
fucking
it.
curse.
He's wasting his time doing it, right? And donating to the channel. All you're doing is making our lives better. So keep it up. Just keep doing it. I don't care.
Well, hey, you know, I mean.
And whatever.
You gotta pay to insult. We always tell people, look, the only reason we get upset a lot of the time is because y'all ain't paying us to take these insults. If you're gonna pay us to take the insults, go ahead. Hey,
I'll
call
tell
me a
you what.
crackhead all you want.
Yep, that's a $10 charge right there. First of all, at the minimum.
$100 for that.
Highlight the
Yeah.
beer guy corpse message.
Don't be
there.
calling people crackheads. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line.
Yep, that and slurs. I don't like slurs.
You
bro.
get
Shit.
my point, though.
Bigotry
You know,
and
like,
shit. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a lot easier to grow a thick skin when I can purchase one.
Yeah.
You can purchase one? Gross.
Highlight the beer guy corpse message. Comment. Yeah.
Oh,
Hit
yeah,
that bell.
definitely. Please.
Thank you.
Tag that bell so you can get the things. And hit the like because that's sending the notifications. When you put out all these videos, dude, it's hammering. Friggin'
Don't think we're being egregious. There's this chick on Twitch that people literally give bits to sit there and shop on Amazon.
Yeah, those guys are fucking creeps, bro. I don't give a damn. I know what they're
I
doing.
think I can ask for a buck or two every once in a while.
Listen, there's creeps out there. Like there's some of these people that are successful on the internet, and more power to them, bro. But just eating food and that stuff, like, I don't like it. I don't like it. It bothers me. It's fucking weird. Anyhow, all right, can we watch some fucking football,
Yes,
please?
all right, man.
Maybe.
So this is where they look to expose him. No pressure coming in on Burrow because he's got protection with the split running backs right there, and they go essentially man to man with having two high safeties. Just too much room to work, and giving Burrow a little bit of time to pick you apart, and that's where the Bengals will have their success. Burrow, when he's got some time, delivers a dime. See, look at that. Nice back shoulder fade throw, man. It's perfect. Textbook right there. It's hard to defend, too. I don't give a damn. Guy was in position. Pass, huh? Ooh, getting a little chippy down at the bottom. All right, I want to see these routes. Let's see here. So it's the tight end. It comes and sits down in the center here, trying to sit in the zone. He needed to get a little bit deeper on the play, but he allows the coverage to get there. See? Or try to sit better in that spot. Burrow tries to fit it in. I mean, I guess he really don't have any other targets. This guy's over here fighting with the DB and the check down guy. I mean, it is 1st and 10. This guy's got his back to him, but kind of still watching the quarterback's eyes. I mean, the throw was made. He fit it in there, so. Chase comes in motion. They finally hand the football back off. That's only their second run, and it's a loss. It's a loss of yards, so their running is not looking good, and they can't get to the outside, especially because they're playing these guys wide too. Here's where Mixon can be deadly out of the passing game. But I like our speed on the outsides. 3rd and 8, keeping it manageable. Burrow looking down there. Damn, fights for extra yards. So let's see what happened on the pressure on that. Because they were showing all bunched up inside here too. Did they drop back into coverage? All right, so they end up bringing... Oh, look, Buddy just ends up on his ass. They end up bringing 5, and this guy's jamming the tight end off his deal. But look, they got man-to-man on the outside. This safety really needed to drift over a little bit more. Burrow having time. If he's able to just take that, 3-5-step drop back and sit back there and bounce on his toes, he's going to look to pick you apart. And he's good at fitting him in. He's got the arm strength. That was a good throw. So really, the game plan's kind of a lot of the same, if you want to be real, from what we did against Allen in some ways, especially against this weaker front, because you show 7, show 8 in the box all the time, and keep your guys around there. That's what makes this defense so good. We got enough speed with Jerome Baker flying around, and then our outside linebackers. especially Jalen Phillips and Van Ginkel, playing around out in space out there, that they're able to bring 7, show 6, 7 in the box like that, and then drop out their fucking tackle. You know what I'm saying? Have him sit back in coverage. Let's see. Chase comes in motion again. Similar to that one formation. Oh, little shovel pass. Got him. Oh, wait, there's a flag on the play. Did they give it? Oh, look. Got a flag, dude. Tried to get trickery. Now it was first and goal from the 4. Now it's first and goal from the 14. I mean, they're always going to look to spread it out. So here's what they wanted to do. They wanted to put it on the other hash so Burrow can have that wide side of the field to work with, probably to run the ball or pass or play action. But they're going to use that simple little fucking route to the running back to the outside like that a lot. Try to get him out in space. What did I say? What did I just say on that last play? They simply are lined up over here in the center of the field. They want to put them, or on the right hash, they want to put them a little bit closer on the left hash so Burrow can work on the right side of the field. Now, I'm not saying that the Dolphins need to look at this and key in on red zone situations, but this is something that I thought I seen before when I watched them play. I think it was week 1 that they did something similar to this. Wanted to give themselves this wide side of the field on that left hash mark, and they used that running back little dump off pass to do this in the end zone to give Burrow if they're on the fucking right hash mark, be prepared, or if they're in the center of the field inside the red zone, be prepared for that little pass, because they want him on this left hash mark because that's where they want to put the throw to the right side. Little something I'm hoping Boyer and company fucking pays attention to. And there he is, finds his man on isolation. You all right there, Keller? Keller over here freaking taking bong rips or something.
Sorry, bro. Forgot to mute myself.
You're good. I guess he didn't get that on that isolation on there, but still are on the right hash mark. Now it's a obvious passing down. 3rd and 12. They have trips. Oh, look, there goes Burrow scrambling around. Gets lucky on this one. Lucky on that one. They didn't hold containment on the right side of the defense. Well, we'll call the left side of the line because where we're sitting. Let's watch it again. Bro, they had him. Look, he didn't go wide enough. The pass rusher on the outside brought it up. But here they have their D tackle, but he wasn't able to get to the outside of his man. That's just good blocking by whoever the hell that is.
That's dope, beard guy. That's dope.
That's just good blocking right there. And Burrow, he moves pretty good. I want to look at this. He moves pretty good. Flushing him to his left, to his non-throwing arm like that. I mean, you can't ask for. If you're if he's gonna get outside the pocket, you want him to go to his non-throwing arm at the very least. And he ran out and was able to find, an angle to throw it. I'm gonna watch it from the end zone and see how this looks.
Some of them ones that Xavier likes to pick off.
Well, yeah, Xavier Howard will sit back and give his guy that front thing, and he'll just jump that football. Let's see. Damn, nice bull rush by whoever this is, but Buddy picks it up. They actually do some good pass blocking on this one. Pick up the stunt move on the inside. Buddy got wrong. Tried to take the inside lane, tried to make a play, trying to close this gap if he was going to run up. Bad move. It's 3rd and 12. He ain't running. Okay, it's 3rd and goal. from the 12. He's not running up the gut. He has to pass it. He should have stayed to his thing on the outside. See, look, now he's trying to break back to get across. Fucking licked him. Yep. You'll have that. You will have that.
Is it just me, or is it like every time I think of the ways we can beat a given team, does it feel like we're the early 90s 49ers?
No, I only ever feel like the Dolphins. So find a better analogy, and maybe
Well, I
can
get that, but I'm saying I'm looking at this team against the Bengals, and I'm really feeling a 55-10 drubbing. You know what I mean?
Fuck, bro. I mean, all things considered, they play football too, homie. Fucking Jets on their first snap of their first possession get a 5-yard penalty for holding. Oh no, the Bengals get the penalty. Then they restart the downs on. It was an incomplete pass by Flacco. Ugh, God. Now remember, guys, this is Robert Saleh, and a lot of their concepts in the running game and passing game are gonna look similar, to say the least. I forget who they just got as their OC. Do you guys remember? You guys know who the offensive coordinator is? I can't remember.
For the Jets?
But,
no.
Yeah. I know he's familiar as hell. I'll know that as soon as someone says the name, but whatever. Running that outside zone effective in the run, at least early on. Jets usually fall behind and have to abandon the run. They got some decent running backs in Carter and Breece Hall, but Joe Flacco hangs in there. Good protection. They were able to the blitz. Not really seeing a dominant defensive line early on from the Bengals. Play a lot of single high safety too. Man coverage. Hold on, there we go. Just taking the underneath stuff. Right now, gonna pick up. That was 2nd and 5.
It's Mike LaFleur.
3rd and 6. They lose the yard.
It's Mike LaFleur.
Mike
it's
LaFleur.
LaFleur's brother. Yeah, he's the brother of the Green Bay head coach.
Yeah, Matt LaFleur. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was saying. Like, it's like a real recognizable name, even though he's like a new guy in some ways. So they bring the outside edge. Gonna come across. Let's see what we got here. Single high. Flacco got tons of time, bro. Nice throw, nice catch. Not really seeing much on the pass rush from this team. But then again, it's early. Jets lose this football game. Still playing single high. Just remember, you're.
We would have already cooked that single high on first down, man.
That's what that's like 7 plays in a row they're playing single highs. So
it's because they know the Jets have nobody to challenge them deep.
Looks like they're gonna bring 5, and here comes the. Oh my God, Flacco! They should have torched him on that one. Totally picked up the blitz. This linebacker comes in on the edge blitz, and I want to say it's this freaking other linebacker. The middle linebacker here drops back out, and right off the edge, because he picked up the running back, because that's the will. He's coming on the blitz. This guy's running free because the wide receiver clears out the route. I mean, fuck, bro. Play a lot of guys up front. Bro, you're asking a lot of this one safety sitting out here.
Bro. Look at the space in the secondary. Now imagine having Waddle and Tyreek Hill in that space right there.
Well, I mean, look, it's 3rd and 9, so it's an obvious passing down. They're really gonna bring the pressure and stuff. I'm not seeing like the Dolphins would totally hit this in 3rd and 9 just like this. It just seems like, look, this guy's sitting completely out of the friggin' play right now. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, but if
You know what I'm saying?
Up top here, if that was like Jalen, if that was Waddle or Tyreek.
Well, that's the running back. So we'll this right here you're talking about. Yes. Well, first of all, with the time, it is a blitz, so you got 5-on-5, so you really should take the man. I mean, this is the right throw. You take it to your hot read because they brought the blitz, and you go. Luckily, it goes to the side he's on. So somebody, this middle linebacker who was showing up at a line, he got to chase all the way across. Or this guy's going to drop off and the safety comes up. And this is what some teams will end up doing.
Right.
This man really is out of position. He should have been on the other side of the field. But
right. Now, what happens if the guy at the bottom, right, or the guy at the second to the bottom continues to the out, the guy at the very bottom cuts it back to the post?
Well, you're not going to have that kind of time because of the blitz.
Puts the ball on the 15-yard line while that guy in the linebacker, while the guy's running right behind him, dude.
Well, say this is the Dolphins in scenario, okay? This guy on man-to-man coverage here would be your number one wide receiver. So we'll call that Tyreek Hill. The safety's playing dead center of the field. He's probably going to play on that left hash mark to play over Tyreek Hill to favor that side because you got man-to-man. And you were showing 3-1, on here. I don't know why they didn't even just come out with two safeties. They've got this nickel down here in the box, and he literally is taking himself out of the play in this formation.
I mean, from what I saw Sunday, like 90% of the time, Waddle is at the top of the route up top.
Yeah. Well, that was last game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How many targets and how many receiving yards did Tyreek Hill have?
Well, not many, but I get it. I'm just saying that, like, as far as that being Tyreek at the top, lately it's been Waddle.
If they show blitz and don't bring blitz, and that is Tyreek Hill up there, and Tua has more time because Flacco's not going to have all the time in the world. You don't go after your hot read, and you wait for the play to develop downfield, and you go ahead and probably be looking to the bottom half of your field where Waddle's at, so you can free up Tyreek Hill.
That's what I'm saying. That looks a lot like that Philadelphia pass. All they need is that free safety to bite down, just like Javon Holland did, and Tyreek Hill's wide open.
Forget that's Tyreek Hill, and you're not gonna be able to get to. He's running at full speed, Tyreek Hill. You're not going to be able to get up to catch with him. If you start running, you better start running now. You know what I'm saying?
As far as protection goes, Tua would already be throwing the ball for that route right by now.
Probably.
The ball would already be leaving his hand.
Yep, with a nice touch on it to drop in the bucket into the end zone. But yes, the read because of the blitz to the dump off man is the right read. Buddy should have caught this, but look at definitely out of position on this play that nickel down here. Or at least, look, I mean, he's just standing in the middle of the damn field. Ain't doing shit. What the fuck you doing, bro? All right, let's see how they defend this. Now they do. Oh, that was a 3rd and 9, so they end up taking the field goal.
And did you notice the free safety cleared out? So if Tua, shakes his shoulders and draws that guy over like that, you saw what happened to that receiver. He was wide open over the top of that.
That's 3rd and 9. That's 3rd and 9 just outside the red zone. So I want to see if that situation comes up again and if there's any adjustments to that play, because that other safety they brought down in the box did literally nothing on that play. Oh, God, I hate when this happens, when it skips around like that. So they're going to bring in 2 running backs in here, which, last time they showed this formation, it was to protect, to take the shot on man-to-man over here. Now, they are having safeties too high, but it's really only this safety on the right hash mark is over here to help the man-to-man coverage. Now, I don't know who that is at the top of the screen, but they got somebody in the slot too. So that safety's on the right hash mark is pulling double duties. If this guy down here in the slot starts running straight at him, he'll have to either A, get deep to stay playing dual duty on the man-to-man on the outside, or he'll have to bite down on this. And if Burrow has the time because of the protection, they're not even showing blitz. This is a play you could chew up their defense on if done right. Goodness gracious, but I think they just run the ball. Yeah, they just run the ball. Whatever, you got to run the football. But I'm just saying, like, pay attention to formations and how people play them, because that's how a team sees what you do when they show you this and run the ball. Then in the third quarter, they show it to you again. And if you're still playing it the same way you were, because I meant to point out that cornerback had his right foot forward and was boxed in. That's something you do. First of all, he's just trying to hold a step to run downfield. But you're also going to try to push, force your man inside to slow him down. And so, you know what I'm saying? That's where your help is, inside. On the outside, you only have, the sideline you can play as a man. But anyhow, let's continue. Man-to-man coverage. They got 3 wide, running back, tight end on the right side. Safety comes down a box, drops back in coverage, gets pass. Little route there. T. Higgins, catch, fight. A little bit of pushing and shoving, some football moves. A little off, man. Oh, is that a fumble? Looks like a fumble that happened right there by Jamar Chase. Was that a fumble? Surely was. Don't call me Shirley. So Jamar Chase on that last play picks up, coughs up the football. I want to see where he was at. And was that Jamar Chase? I don't know. Looks like number 1. I can't tell. Do they have him lined up in the backfield? Yeah, that's number 1. Yep. They lined Jamar Chase up in the backfield on that play. Try to get him out in space with the ball. He tried. See, this is to illustrate Lewis's point about who is a better weapon, Waddle or Chase. Mm-hmm. Look no further than Exhibit A right here, because Waddle, shifty, able to move through traffic, all this stuff. Jamar Chase has shifty moves, but, he holds the ball out one-handed when he's out there shaking around. He's, he's a guy you want on the outside, man-to-man, catching the ball and using his speed, not using his agility and using his moves. And there it is right here. I've seen him do this where he holds the ball out one-handed. Look, watch him. Running around, try to put the ball one. I guarantee you, if I take a look at this sideline right now, he puts the ball one-handed before he gets snacked right out. I don't know why he does that. When I watched him in his college shit, I saw he did it a lot in college, and I was thinking, this kid does it a lot to that college football. These guys, when they come up from college football and try that one-handed shit with that NFL football, for whatever reason, it don't ever work.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Captain, I gotta sign off. I gotta take care of stuff.
No problem, Ali. We'll see you, buddy.
Be safe, bro. I'll talk to you later.
Yep.
Talk
Later,
to you
bud.
Later.
All right, let's see here. Just want to see if Jamar Chase palms this football like he's somebody. Sure as shit. Yep, tried to grab it. Fucking dummy. All right. Jets come out on offense. Uh-oh, Vern. Missed the play color. It looks like the Jets picked up something there. Oh, no. Here we go. Wait. My fault. God, this clicking back and forth, it's irritating. Show motion, little play action, find the man-to-man coverage on a rollout. Looks like he kind of got away with a little bit of contact downfield, but man-to-man coverage found his thing. Color, is this not a football play you would literally see Tua run this little bootleg thing? Ran a bootleg with Joe Flacco, and they couldn't stop it. Look at this. Ridiculous. Should be ashamed of themselves. Little pitch to the outside. I think that's Breece Hall. They were able to get him to the sideline.
Real quick, as far as multiple receivers everybody keeps talking about, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins have a combined 34 receptions on the season. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle
I went through the stats.
Yeah, Hill and Waddle have a combined 40.
Yeah, they've got 3. Chase and Higgins have forget what it was, but I think they only have 3 touchdowns.
Right, they have 6 less receptions than Waddle and Hill combined.
And Waddle and Hill have far and away more superior yards too. So let's just be real.
And how many touchdowns does their River Craycraft have?
I'm saying, bro. Well, actually, their guy with 155 yards, Tyler Boyd, he has 155 yards and 3 touchdowns. So he is their River Craycraft in that situation. So they are spreading it out pretty good. And I want to say their running back has 13 receptions for like 75 yards too. So that's really the kicker, man.
Right.
All right. Little run up the gut. That D tackle they got in the middle there. He's stuffing all that stuff up, in the middle. Let's see here. Oh, Flacco. So close, too. Just not the best of throws. They have to settle for a field goal try. It was 3rd and 5. Why didn't they just pick up the first down? I get taking the shot, but it's not like you guys can even do that, Jets. Just a bad play call, honestly. I get it, but totally stuffed the run on the inside. Mixon just gets gobbled up. Probably loss of a yard. No, they give them 1 for forward momentum. So it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun. Pick their matchup. Didn't catch it. See, go back. These quick, tight passes is not their game. Much like Buffalo. Buffalo wants to go 5 plays, 70 yards, and a touchdown. They have to start, playing their quick game. It's not really even Burrow or their wide receivers. They want to be able to get their head around and have that time to got all kinds of pressure in his face. Puts it out there. That's one of the harder throws in the NFL, no lie. And catches, but 3rd and 9 now. Jets bring the pressure, and, oh, man, it looks like they had him, too. Flushed out of the pocket, makes the throw out there, doesn't get it off. Almost intercepted. He makes a throw like that across his body, running like that, and they flushed him out. Oh, no, he did get it. Holy shit. Damn, he got that. Jets had him on that blitz, too. Man in motion. Still not much to write home about in the running game. Pickup of 3 or 4. Pickup of 3. See, that's what they want to do right here. Missed it too, but right there on this play, Color, this is what they want. They want to give Joe Burrow time to move back and then up in the pocket and put this rainbow and find hopefully their guy in Chase on the outside. Matched up, safety's, playing a little close where Burrow, if he thinks he's got a time, they're only showing, bringing 4, no blitz, 2nd and 7. Little soft zone from the Jets with 2 high safeties and the
one guy creeping up on the motion.
Oh, look. Yep. Comes in, delayed blitz. Oh, terrible. That's the type of shit they're going to want to do. He sees the safety go to the other side of the field, and he's got man-to-man, especially on his target. They're going to go after
and that's a straight 50-50 ball. That's what they're trying to utilize Chase for and has the ability for. But as you can see, good defense is all it takes to stop that.
And he's going to take that shot, and is Burrow going to feel the necessity to take that shot when it's one-on-one and Xavier Howard's out there? You know what I'm saying? Xavier can make him pay on one like that. I know he'll take the shot.
That's the kind of one that, you got Holland to punch it out and Xavier to catch it, one or the other. Jets don't have that kind of defense.
Damn, they bring the blitz. Little bit of, oh, man, what a broken tackle, too. Does he take it? He does. He gets it all the way there. So a play made on a broken tackle.
Yep.
The pressure gets there, too. He's got to get it. I mean, they just barely, miss him on this blitz. Linebacker comes up right up the gut on the blitz. Oh, and the freaking nickel comes in there. And he throws home. Burrow doing what he does, standing high in the pocket, throwing towards the route at the blitz, and the weapon makes a big play. Damn, dude. That's what you get for not wrapping up right there. Unsound football by the safety. He laid the lick on him. Pretty sure that's T. Higgins that got that one.
Right.
Now, remember, they had all these yards and touchdowns, and they played all these bad teams, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So, real quick, I totaled up some things, bro. Mm-hmm. And because your point made me think about their third wide receiver, Tyler Boyd, who is a great receiver. So, I totaled it all up, and between their 3 receivers, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Tyler Boyd, they have a combined 186.1 yards on the season, right?
186.1 in average?
No, that's per game.
Average.
Yeah, that's per game average, right?
Okay.
That's yards per game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 186.1.
Mm-hmm.
Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle alone, just those 2 receivers, have a combined 219.7 yards per game.
No shit. Yeah, so
that's just with 2 of our receivers. The next receiver on our list that even shows up with yards is Chase Edmonds.
Well, their running back has 75 yards, but I see your point of how much more those 2 are getting out of production from now, 2 guys and how much less he's getting out of 3.
Right. We've gone against the number 1 defense. We've gone against the Ravens in their house. We've gone against the Bill Belichick defense. And we're still, our 2 receivers are producing 220 yards per game.
It's pretty fucking good on average.
Yeah.
So if they just stay with their average and pick up 200 yards between the 2 of them in this game, and, probably I would say their average is probably 1.5 touchdowns. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, and nobody's going to
really
argue since he's deep. Well, I guess they do have a pretty stout defense from what you were saying earlier.
Well, that's what the article said, but that's not who I'm seeing. But I want to see the adjustments that they make.
Yeah,
see, now they're showing out a single high, and Yeah, I know it's who they played, but I'm seeing Flacco march on them up to this point too. So I'm looking at a lot of holes in the game. I want to say it's Burks, our old
Trubisky played him close.
Yeah. Let's see. They got man-to-man now. I mean, follow your guy man-to-man style, and they run single high safety. They're sticking in. See if they stick to that single high safety look. They do. They drop back into zone, give the inside angle to the tight end, pickup of about 7. Brings up 3rd and 3. Playing. Ooh, here we go. Not getting much pass rush there either. I don't really see much of a pass rush. But, again, the game's still early, so. And I don't really know, how the Jets' offensive line is. I know they got some additions in Lyle Collins and stuff like that. It was a good play by the linebacker on that one. So here they are in 2 high safety on a long play, 2nd and 11. Play soft on that too, bro. Played soft on this 2nd and 11. Why did that guy drop back out into that zone? Who was he supposed to be covering? Man, I'll tell you what. That's the 2nd time I've seen the Bengals defenders take themselves out of the play.
Yep.
Literally have taken themselves out of the play. Now,
it reminds me of the Ravens in the 4th quarter.
I'm looking at this. Now they got a two tight end set.
When you think about from the perspective of having Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, I'm seeing all kinds of Swiss cheese on this.
I'm really saying, like, got man-to-man, one guy going into motion. They got two safeties up here. I guess they don't really have the freedom to come down and play in the box if they need to. And why isn't number 21, who's following his man in man-to-man coverage, why isn't he passing it off to that safety? You know what I'm saying? Why isn't 2 tight ends down here, 1 running back in the back? I mean, Mike Gesicki could chew somebody up on this, but this guy playing down here, this other corner, I don't know what his number is, could be on Mike Gesicki in this play, but let's see. I forget what happens. Hold on. See, safety moves over, gives some over top coverage. I mean, all right, so right here at the snap of the ball, fine. Looks like everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. But here's where 2 tight ends are. Why does this corner, who followed his man to the slot on the other side of the field, why does he step over like he's going to protect the flat on this play? Doesn't make any sense. Look. See him? What are you doing? That's a terrible soft zone and bad awareness is what that is.
Well, we just got to hope they don't fix none of that in 4 days.
Look, they're realizing, hey, we're taking guys.
Trouble with looking at film is everybody else is too, man. It's like, don't think the Bengals don't see that.
So far, if they're playing 2 high safety and show man-to-man coverage, you're going to have some open guys in the zone spots because there's miscommunications for sure. Look, here they go. Listen, we got to go single high safety. We don't do good when we play 2 high safeties. So, and I don't see a lot of blitzing going on either for taking a guy out of the play a lot. Not really blitzing so much. Again, okay, so there is a tight end at the top of the screen. I was going to say, are we talking about 2 guys on this side of the field right now to protect what? What's going on? Why? And really, with 2 wide receivers down here, I don't know. Whatever. Let's see what happens before I start chewing them out. Oh, Flacco gets sacked. Oh, shit. Was that a fumble?
And, bro.
No, it's 2nd and 16.
You already are you able to go back to that play, or is it too?
Absolutely.
Your pain. Because I wanted to notice. I'm going to just pause it about right. There. Look at the tight end in the middle of the field.
Yeah, sitting in that soft zone because it's single
might
high
have a
safety.
nice game,
He's got to
bro.
sit. He's got to sit deep. Well,
Just
I
think he
mean, they
could have
got
a
him.
nice game, bro.
They picked him up on the stunt. They didn't pick him up on the stunt move, and Buddy comes flying free. So, if you watch,
What if that's Waddle on a quick slant?
look, they just get lost on the blitz. Is what happens.
Because even if Waddle slanted that in front of that coverage, he would still be open at the 40 and take it to the house, bro, on a quick slant.
If the running back picks up the blitz in this, yeah.
Right.
I want to see what happens at the top of the screen because they bring two blitz.
Yeah,
they bring a double blitz.
Right, that's the guy that vacated, exactly.
They bring a double blitz. So really, the tight end does a terrible job picking up his man. I don't know why he's protecting the inside.
Could lob it over everybody's head right there and meet that.
No, he's not. He hasn't even turned around yet. He ain't lobbing shit. Right. So both the guys missed the dudes on the edges, and then they brought the blitz on the inside, and the running back missed that. The fucking Jets' offensive line and pass protection is terrible on this play. Because if those guys picked up their men, there's a strike right in the center of the field, like Color puts out.
Pause it at the point that Flacco turns his head to the secondary.
Yeah, it's right there. But
right
look,
there,
this guy
he could already be releasing that ball to the 40.
Color, he has no chance right here in the midst of the middle.
I know. Well, you gotta take a hit, bro.
No fucking way, dude. There's just no fucking way. Hopefully on this play, no way. That guy was untouched. He pivoted his foot. That's a freaking guy blitzing his ass off right there. If it's a more mobile quarterback, maybe he could step to the outside or take that outside lane and step up and throw it.
Even gobble up that run yardage right there, yeah.
But personally, a guy misses their block like this.
Dude, if that's Lamar Jackson right there, he literally takes that to the house right on the outside.
No fucking way, bro. That guy was coming in too fast. What I would rather see my quarterback do than do anything is roll up and
I think Lamar Jackson would spin out and go right through that hole to the 50.
Dude, he's literally stepping up. No fucking way, dude. It doesn't work like superpowers, bro. Watch how fast it happens. Watch. Turn around, already in his fucking face. He tried to step away. Maybe Lamar could have got away. I don't know. That is Lamar, you know. Maybe Tua could have spun away from that too with some of the moves he pulled in that game.
Again, but they probably don't do that if it's against Lamar. They know not to take that chance.
Yeah. I don't think so. They play Lamar twice a year. They gotta fucking blitz him. You can't just let him tee off anymore.
Oh yeah, you blitz him, you just do it in a different way. You do it with containment on that outside. You know what I mean? A lot of inside.
Right, so it's second and 16. Obvious passing down. Now they can play a little softer. Play a little bit of protect. Flacco gets blasted, bro.
He's
blasted.
That, dude. He's got to feel that. He had plenty of room to step up there, man.
He did, but I want to see what happened on the edge on this. What's going on here? I want to see what happened on the edge because
now Tua being a left-hander probably would have seen it coming more.
I'll tell you what, I'm taking some good film notes that the tight ends can't block for shit in New York because this guy coming out the top of the screen, they only bring 4. They only bring 4.
Now we're trying to diagnose this defense as if this is our offense that we're looking at. This is crap right here, bro, compared to
listen, our tight end may miss a block coming back on like a trap fucking block. You know what I'm saying? Coming in motion across the screen because some of these pass rushers are pretty fast. But if he's staying lined up on the dude, he's not going to take the inside angle and lose leverage to the outside without Tua having enough time to climb the pocket.
He also got Alec Ingold to take off some of that heat, you know.
Well, no, look, they bring the running back over here to take max protection on this guy to hide it here. So look, it's 2-on-1. Why is their I don't know, is that their their tight end. Why is he literally not gotten wide and used his help on the inside? He knows he's got help on this. Oh no, look, he was supposed to just set up a chip and the left tackle is supposed to slide out and pick him up. Terrible chip, terrible pickup. Fucking Jets suck. I mean, look at freaking Flacco right now. He's like, all right, I'm gonna be able to dissect this feeling. Let's see what's going on. Oh, let's see. Yeah, look. Oh, shit. Yeah, gotta have a little bit better pocket awareness right there. If you're patting the ball all that time, you better start stepping up, bro. Stop moving around. That brings up freaking 3rd and 24. They do a little bullshit screen pass, try to get in field goal range.
If he knows that second tight end is going to release out into the flat, why wouldn't you be more prepared for a guy, coming off that side?
Because they only brought 4. You know what I'm saying? He thought he had the protection. Thing is that, like, if he's getting wide to his right like how he was, and he's not keeping an eye on his peripheral, and he don't see his tackle or anything going on, that must mean they're behind you somewhere. So climb. There's open real estate up to your left. Climb up into the open real estate.
Exactly.
Because you can see it. Now, he kept dropping back when he could have climbed, but whatever. Right. I mean, fucking shit happens.
Flacco. Yeah.
Damn.
That's why it's hard.
Oh, shit. See, what did I say? This is exactly what they want to fucking do. Flag on the play, too, on the defense. And this is the shots they want to take. And they find man-to-man on the outside. You got single high safety with the other safety, the nickel down here in the box. You got man-to-man coverage on the outside. They're showing.
Yeah, and look, guys, they wouldn't be Super Bowl runner-ups if they couldn't complete that play. So they're going to get one or two of those on us. That's why they call it a 50-50 ball.
Absolutely, bro. I mean,
we just got to be able to answer. Like always, it's the same recipe as it is every week. Our defense is going to give us chances, and we need to capitalize on those chances.
If the Dolphins are in this formation right here and now, that's Xavier Howard at the bottom of your screen, man-to-man, and then it's one of the 3 cornerbacks with one of the other safeties in help for the underneath stuff. So let's see it again. This safety just gets caught cheating all the way inside the box, but you notice that the other safety goes from the right hash mark and slides all the way out to the center. I'm guessing that's Jamar Chase down at the bottom of the screen because he keeps it feels like he's looking to the right down to the bottom of the screen here. All of them play soft on this 1st and 10. Safety's getting deep. Doesn't even really have his man beat. But once the corner knows that he sees Joe Burrow looking his way and he's throwing the ball, he turns around to go ahead and start playing the ball. Doesn't play the ball in the air. Let's see. Doesn't get his head around. Only plays it to the wide receiver. Oh, no, yeah, he does get his head around. Oh, dirty hit, too. Safety just fucking makes him pay. Watch. This safety coming across the field. Boom. That's what a flag is there. Got a targeting on that shit. Plus a 15-yard penalty puts him in the fucking red zone. Or no, puts him at the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. And listen, they're fine throwing it up like that just to get a flag. Why not? Look where they're at. They're in the red zone on a throw. This is the Bengals game.
Well, I'm still happy with that 3rd and 22 we got this week because it's exactly what we finally thought. Like you're saying, like, what are the outcomes? What are the possible outcomes? So, 2 of them help you, and 2 of them are a stalemate.
The Dolphins blitz so much more than just teeing off with 4 and maybe bringing 5 every now and again. We put a lot more pressure on everything to come out quickly. The Jets are just sitting back a lot of the times and not even showing anything, any type of I might blitz on this play type of action. And Joe Burrow's kind of picking them apart a little bit. I'm taking a look at the corner and out to the outside. I don't know if he looks ready for this play. Looking a little flat-footed to me on the man-to-man coverage at the top of the screen. Joe Burrow's under center. They got too high.
A lot of that in their defense. A lot of guys are standing flat.
They stand flat-footed. It's like they're fucking ain't trying or something. There goes the tight end in motion. Little pitch to the outside. Get the tight end out there. That's the best run I've seen them have yet. when they have designed blocking outside like that on a little pitch. And, I mean, look, you gotta have that. Brings up 2nd and 1. They got 3 wide receivers up at the top, tight end down at the bottom of the screen. They hand it up the gut to pick up the new fresh downs. They're at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal. Just throw it away. Yep. Jets defense totally picked up that bootleg. I mean, dumb play. That's a terrible play, I got to be honest. I mean, we've seen it work, but there's no second option. And now I'm a little bit more critical because I know Mike McDaniel would have figured out a way to have a second option if he had all that kind of time to run all that way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I mean, okay, look, there's their second option. Never mind. Look, he stopped on the route to try to shake some space into the guy, and it never did. He shouldn't have done it. So it's on the wide receiver. It wasn't as bad of a play as I thought.
They're running their show exactly like Buffalo, man. The recipe should be exactly the same. And I don't think Burrow is half the quarterback Allen is.
Well, he certainly ain't going to run the fucking football like that son of a bitch does and pick up all the yardage, half their freaking rushing yards. Certainly ain't. And I don't think we need to keep 7, coming, or 8 at times. I think we can, get away with playing a little bit more deep coverage on these guys because I think we can get enough organic pressure on just a one guy blitzing with four D linemen. You know what I'm saying?
And look, if we get 9 sacks and Burrow still makes us pay and we lose,
fucking that's how it is.
Credit to him. Tip your hat to him. I just don't see how wise it is to have 9 sacks against a defense like ours when any one of those sacks could be a scoop and score.
Oh, and not just that, but like all those, sacks, those are obviously meaning that they're passing the ball. That means these balls not only are flying out, but thrown at times in the pressures.
Right.
We didn't
our
get
guys
to see...
can close on, which our secondary can close on. And Capitan, you said it perfectly. Tick tock, tick tock. You can only have that many sacks for so long without it making you pay.
Yeah. Tried to run, got stuffed. 3rd and goal.
So glad we ain't got to wait till Sunday. I bet our team is too.
Look at the time he's got. Look at the time he's got rolling around like that. I mean,
well, when it breaks down like that at the red zone, a guy like Burrow is going to make you pay every time.
I mean, look, the Dolphins, I can't help but feel that, geez, that was just a good play by Burrow, too. I got to be real. Didn't get it, though. 4th and goal. They have to kick the field goal.
Well, let's be real. When you got that kind of time in the red zone and it becomes pitch and catch, a guy like Burrow has such an advantage there. The elite quarterbacks, that's what they do good is when it breaks down like that in the red zone, they can just always find that open guy in the end zone, man, for somehow.
Well, he didn't find him, so...
what I'm saying is that's our most dangerous. That's like the most dangerous thing you got to deal with.
Burrow has been pretty good at when the pocket and the walls close up, but I mean the O-line held up there. They only brought 4.
I mean, look, Allen did it to us twice. That both his scores came in the red zone on short passes like that. Where we zero.
But that's because Allen,
he just threw at the blitz. Both times.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, shit. Almost throws an interception on that one. Safety came down, making a play on the ball. See, they made an adjustment here. They passed him off. So last time they ran this formation and number 10 went into motion, the safety was over here covering homeboy, and the corner ends up passing the guy off and taking himself out of the play. So the Jets try this again, and the guy that follows the man in motion, hand signals, and the guy, watch, you'll see it at the top of the screen. They pick him up. That's why. Watch. See? He picks him up out here on the flat for the running back. And Flacco probably, I don't know what he thought. Maybe he just thought someone was be out of the play. But the safety's already coming down on the route. Here he comes. Breaks it in. Flacco made the wrong read on this one because he had the time. There's his matchup right there over the 40-yard marker at the top. That's his matchup right there. See? There's his window. Boom. That's where the pass should have been. Trying to fit it into a tight window was not good. Damn near got his buddy's head taken off. Look, he got him hurt on that one. Fucking Flacco getting lazy. It's just a good read by the safety. But honestly, safety comes down on a route like that, trying to lay the hit stick. I don't give a shit who it is on one-on-one coverage out there. It's hard to defend on that route coming in to get that space with that time. He should have hit him. Little run. Gobbled it up. Their linebackers have decent enough closing speed in the run game when on those outside. Dolphins do a lot better job using the tight ends in pre-snap motion to line up those blocks when they do take it to the outside. So Jets aren't really executing. Jesus, what a terrible fucking... I mean, goodness gracious. That, I don't even want to rewind it. Flacco just throwing off his tippy toes, just getting it out of there. What happened here? How the hell did they get all the way down there? What happened? I missed something. 2nd and 12. Oh, it must be the end of the half. Okay. Jets end up getting them, only bringing 4. Oh, he gets the ball off, but no gain. How did he end up in the red zone like that? What happened here? Must have been the end of the half. It's got to be, right?
Yeah, you must have been on the Jets defense.
No.
It just passed right by you.
It says interception, so he threw an Oh, that's why they don't.
The Jets defense was like, how the hell are we down to the 30 already?
No color, because for some reason they don't show you the interceptions on here.
Right.
The all 22 doesn't show the interception. So after that pass incomplete, they threw an interception, which put the Bengals. Flacco threw an interception.
They want everybody arguing about whose fault the interception was.
That and I think they want to keep that for themselves. They don't want a bunch of cool interception plays, apparently. All right. They end up all the way down here. Now they just got sacked, so it's 2nd and 10. Man-to-man, 2 high safeties. Jets are only bringing 4. Oh, shit. Damn, he should have had that. Fucking terrible throw by Burrow. I want to see how the pressure was. Why'd he throw the football like that? Tight end comes over here right at the top hash mark at the 20-yard line, and Burrow just ugly football. See him? I mean, what happened? I got to watch the D-line again. Hold on. Burrow had time.
I think, you know what it is? I think Burrow is so arrogant that he gets lazy.
Bro, it honestly, Color, and I'm gonna change the view, but from up here, it looks like he just, like his base is extra wide. His mechanics were a little off on that. And that's why the ball kind of sailed a little bit to the outside on him. Let's see. See what I'm saying? I don't know. Just a bad fucking throw. Kind of got away from him a little bit. Damn, color calling them lazy and shit. Oh, dead play. So 3rd and 10.
I don't know.
And
It's
they get a
just the look
5-yard
on his
penalty.
face sometimes he just, I don't know. Like, oh, I'll be in the
15 now after a
playoffs.
5-yard
This
penalty.
game means nothing right here. You know what I mean?
That little drag route.
None
to
of these
chase
guys
for
have been
nothing.
where I've been. You know what I mean? This game is nothing.
I'll be there again.
Exactly.
Just taking it for granted. Spoiled rich kid style. I'm more interested in checking out their fucking defense. So yeah, look, they're bringing 7 down here in the box and going single high again. Like 2 wide receivers on the outside, single running back. We got tight end to the right of the screen. Flacco with all the time in the world. Why, dude? Flacco just stared down his guy. That's when the ball should have been snapped. Ball should have already been snapped. See when they made the trade-off? Ball should be snapped right here. Play action. Well, there's why Flacco's seen it. Look at the separation. That was just a good play by I'm guessing that's the other safety. Good backpedaling. Flacco figured he could get there, but he did not get burned on the inside move. The wide receiver, honestly, he's got a I don't know. It's just a good defensive play on jumping the angle, but man, almost got a second pick off Flacco. Right there. And he had all the time in the world. Swallowing up that outside run a little bit. Brings up 3rd and 8. Got time forever. Good coverage. That's it. Just good coverage. Forces the punt. 3 and out. Jets don't take the bait. Still can't run the ball effectively, even when they had a little bit to the outside. Jets play it good. They bring Higgins into motion. Little play action. Gonna hit the dump off. Way to pick it up. Linebackers there waiting for him. 3rd and 9 now. Jets defense clamping down. Look, this is exactly where Burrow. They're showing. Look at how they got the defensive line stacked on here. Be interested to see if they get pressure on them. They're not bringing anybody to blitz. No obvious blitz or anything like that. Burrow gets that time. It's only a 9-yard pass. If it was 12, all right. Let's see. God, dude, why does it do that? Can't even see what happened. Fucking almost gets there, too. Burrow with a nice move in the pocket. Defender is there. Yeah, they were able to get it. It's just a little bit of nice coverage. So far I've noticed Burrow not being able to get it into tight windows where Tua excels, just to point that out. Really, the success they're having is when they want to do the game they want to do. And that's give them the time, take the 5-step, 7-step drop, climb up and push the ball down the field. That's what they want to do. That's where he's effective.
Insurance sounding now.
Let's see. Well, their defenses play. They're just a run. It's a 5-yard. Yeah, 5-yard. So
Flacco put more effort into that dive, that halfback dive, than anything else.
I know, right?
Looked like a trick play of some kind. It was just a dive.
terrible, terrible, terrible screenplay. Flacco just sold it. They read it all day.
Mm-hmm. Look how
Flacco
lazy
shoulda-
his shoulder movement was trying to push off the safety. Watch it. It's
Well,
so easy.
he climbs deep too quickly. Watch. The way you sell this screen good is, I don't know. We don't really even run that many screens, but we actually we should. But he starts backpedaling and no one's there. As soon as people see that, they're like, oh, wait a second, he's backpedaling. Defensive line just did a good job hanging with their guys. That's why they got the flag, illegal man downfield. I guarantee it, because look at the tackle here. You know, he sees, he feels that his guy got passed off and the other one went to the second level. And then he feels the other one pushing. He's like, it's just illegal man downfield, it looks like. Yeah. Brings up 2nd and 15. So, yeah, it was that. Ugh. Man, Flacco sucks. When he's got the time, he don't take the shot. Yeah, the Jets offense has a hard time overcoming, but seemed to did all right on that. They were able to pick that up. And look, now he's trying to take the shot. And now he's trying to take the friggin' shot, and he didn't have the time. And he sits in the pocket when he's a little deep on the pocket and has time. He's not taking the deep shot. What the fuck's going on with this guy? Whatever.
I think old Flacco's about completely checked out. What do you think?
I don't know. I think he's sick of taking hits. He's like, bro, I thought I was holding a clipboard. The fuck?
Right.
Played more football since coming to the Jets than I ever thought I would have to.
Ain't no Ray Lewis around these parts, man. What am I doing here?
The fuck is going on? Where's Ed Reed? Oh, geez. Again, a little bit of lazy mechanics. Just freaking thumbs the ball down on this one. Jets defense doing decent, though. Robert Saleh got that defensive line looking pretty fast and mean at times. Look at that. Just thumbs it on the ground. Thunk. Out of shotgun. There he is with some time. Oh, ball comes out. They call it incomplete. I mean, I got to be honest. The Jets' offense sucks. I'm not too impressed with what their defense is doing as far as mixing things up and bringing pressure, because you let Tua have time in the pocket. Look, now they're punting out of the back of their end zone. You give Tua that time, we see what happens when he's got time. Look, now on a short field, putting himself in a bad situational football. Now that underneath, Jesus, dude, Buddy totally missed that. Flacco put it right where it needed to go, really. 2nd and 10. All kinds of time. Smart. Nobody was getting downfield. They know they were trying to take the game, or push the ball. I don't know what time or how much is on the clock right now because it doesn't tell me. 3rd and 2. Little swing. A little bit of juke move. There we go. Trying to do something. Damn, they're getting deep on this. It's probably the end of the game right here. Yep. this the same play? Yeah, that's it. Man, the Jets are terrible color. Holy cow. Yeah, not impressive. Jets are terrible. You guys beat a terrible football team. Ugly. Bad formation. Just not creative at all. Simple, bland. It looked a lot like the offense I got to see from the Dolphins last year. Not what I'm seeing, guys running in motion and my fullback out there slide in motion right before the ball snap, setting the edge, blocking scheme, just terrible. And you guys still had your woes with them at times. So, not impressed. I think our offense can do a lot of good work, Color. I agree with you. The film bears fruit saying as such. And they play way too much single high safety that I think they're going to regret it if they do. And they do this and don't even bring a blitz, and a couple of plays got a man just sitting in his own spot when there's no one there to protect. No tight end on that side. What's going on? A couple of breakdowns in communication as far as talking, passing their man off.
Yeah, and I mean, I'd hate to predict a chalky play, but God, why wouldn't we just send Tyreek deep like we did against Philly in the preseason on first and 10 to open the game? I mean, geez.
I mean, listen, Tua has the time in the pocket that Flacco had on a couple of those. That's exactly what he's doing. Flacco's
to me, it looks like we could walk up to the line and be like, "Yo, guys, we're about to throw deep on you," and still do it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Maybe that's my fandom talking through me and making me believe.
It is what it is. But all right, guys. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, subscribing. Check out all the great content. That's it for today. If you got, hold on, let me find that video real quick. Where did it go? Did he put it at the top, or is it in the other thing? Oh yeah, it's in the other thing. We'll play that badass that video on the outro.
Oh yeah, fins up, everybody.
Yeah, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thursday Night Football coming right around the honor. We'll probably do some panel stuff. Open it up, have a lot of fun. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fins up.